Hey everyone, this is Lights Camera Initiative here with episode 12, I believe, of Dead and Thay. Surely to be the last episode, win or lose, of our Dead and Thay.
Preferably win.
Preferably win. We're gonna win. Preferably for you. I'm Mario Villas here, illustrious Dungeon Master. Around the table are my friends that have been here every week for so many weeks now. What happened last time is the group had saved the last of the champions, had gone to the Golem factory and saved an angel. Then they had returned back to the guardhouse and rested until they were ready to attempt the final challenge, the Phylactery Vault. Alright, so with that out of the way, let's go back in. Your rest is not easy. There's a growing feeling in the pits of your stomach that you know that this challenge will be more difficult than any of you have faced up to this point. The Phylactery Vault has not been invaded by human invaders, mortal invaders, in hundreds of years. You awaken, rested, if still somewhat restless. Once you leave your rooms, Serena immediately addresses the group of you. We have a chance now to deal a heavy blow against Zaztam and the Liches of Thay. The Black Gates have been disrupted, allowing entry into a chamber deep within the Doom Vault. Accessible only by magic, the room, this Phylactery Vault, houses the phylacteries of all of his high-ranking Lich servants. You must enter the vault, defeat its guardians, and disrupt the magic there. When you are ready, the Temples of Extraction's Black Gates can lead you. Good luck.
Thank you. Well, before we ship off, I was going to take out the new wand that I got to make the spell storing protection of poison. Before we go, that this might give us a bit more of a safety net, and cast protection from poison on all of us, because it's not concentration, and it lasts up to 8 hours on each cast. So I catch on each of us, and the angel is going with us.
Yeah.
And I'll also cast it on the Deva as well.
Okay, what's that?
Is that immunity?
No, it is.
You have advantage on saving throws against poison.
And you have resistance to poison damage.
So even if you fail the
So it
saving
is-
throw, it's half of a half.
It's both.
Yes, you have advantage to saving throws against poison and half damage from poison.
Because a lot of times resistance
Although
just
Thoradin
means
already
advantage.
had that.
Yeah. I'm a dwarf.
He's naturally immune.
All resistant.
Resistant toxic gases down there in the
Well, he
mines.
still gets advantage on
He
saving.
cared about you.
That is true.
No, he did.
He had?
Yeah, he had advantage on saving throws against poison.
Yeah.
It's a
I took half
Get
damage.
out of here.
I have 5 damage from
Go away.
That's right, I do.
Remember it came up during the cloud kill.
Yeah.
He was much less affected by it.
And that is the main spell I'm worried about, since we're going to a
Those
den of
spells.
liches.
Why
So,
aren't you playing one in the other game?
I
anywho,
want to play a different one.
now the group of you, unless any of you have anything else last minute preparatory wise that you wish to do, begin to head there.
The homunculus created his book.
Okay, very small book. Flops around. Granny hears a voice. You face liches. Switch to my other half.
I could. I was thinking about using the axe.
If you wish to use an inferior weapon, my other half is far superior.
Then maybe I will. Out of character, do I need to attune to it?
Black Razor unattunes to you, and the longsword attunes to you. Like in the same, just you can tell that they have switched.
Longsword.
I like this more and more. We got a sword from that dude, the last champion that we fought.
Oh, right.
Fresco.
Yeah.
It was the,
I made note of it.
It has defending.
That's
It
it.
does bonus ice damage on hit.
I mean, undead don't take ice damage, right?
Right, but it can literally
It's-
hit
it's-
them as opposed
Yeah,
to Black Razor.
Razor, which can.
Do they not?
Some undead don't take ice damage. It's not all undead. So, the group of you,
Does that mean, like, I can make do without it, but does that mean no bonus health then? Because it's a Black Razor thing?
well, you lost your bonus health anyway, didn't you?
Nah, I got some from the Iron Golem.
Oh.
I'm not afraid to take it on without it. It's just a
you
clarification.
don't have it. You use the Black Gate to teleport to one of the Black Gates in the Temple of Extraction. And then from there, you know that you can teleport to the Phylactery Vault.
Okay.
The Deva says, if you have anything you need to prepare, we do it now. Once we're inside, you might not have the chance.
I've got my horse. I've got else.
Do we still have all the effects that we had before? The 15 increase to health, the damage from extra poison damage on weapon effects, and
No, all of that is gone. The
okay.
poison damage is worn off.
Okay.
It was a 24-hour thing.
Okay.
I cast some guidance on myself.
I mean, it wasn't making a
Guidance on
difference
yourself.
these last couple sessions, but it was still nice.
Well, we might as well do the same.
Then I will
Self-help book.
make sure. Casting. What was it? Oh my god, being dumb.
Kansas more useful than self-help book.
There it is. There it is. Then there's something that I will cast aid on to Brenna, Asura, and Emeron.
Okay.
If you use it on someone else, you just
Increasing your guys' HP by 5.
So, unless anyone has any more preparations to make, you teleport there.
How long does the aid last for again?
8 hours.
8 hours.
Yeah, the one I cast, the one we had from the champion is gone out.
No, I know.
So, you teleport. Black lightning wraps around you, and in a sound, you appear. The vast four-sided pyramidal space has a floor of rough-hewn white marble set with low circular pedestals of the same material. At the three corners of the floor stand sepulchres of white marble, each with a three-sided pyramid that mirrors the shape of the vault. Engraved into each sepulchre's double doors are two four-armed gargoyles posed to attack. A pool of dark liquid churns in the center of the floor. Each other surface of the vault is nearly identical. Rubble of black rocks scattered near the wall and a pool on each side stay in place. It seems apparent to you that each side has its own gravity.
Wouldn't that... I don't know. What's that mean?
So the way I described the floor with the pedestals on each side and the marble in the pool, you're in a pyramid shape, and each other wall of the pyramid has that same floor plan but up there. So the water not falling out and the rubble not falling down implies to you that each has their own gravitational force.
Okay.
So you're in a pyramid of four exactly alike. Does that make sense? Exactly
Yeah.
alike.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
It's freaky, but yeah.
Now
Everything-
I understand the gravity of the situation.
Yeah.
The walls, you walk on walls. Right?
Apparently each wall has its own gravity.
Hmm.
However,
Aid only for us too.
Never mind.
you do not see any enemies. The
The
vault is silent.
and the gargoyles were just etched into doors.
Yeah, they appear to be etched into the doors.
Okay.
Look around, perceive.
Can
Can you check for traps?
I'll perceive around.
maybe we should all
Roll
look
perception.
around, but I wanna look at that water.
So am I owl.
Would I go
That I just remembered I
to take a
had.
sample of the water and start working on it with the alchemist supplies? That black water in the center, without touching it, obviously. Like take tongs, a vial, and kind of what we did with the temple.
Alright. You scoop up some water into it.
And then just start working with alchemist supplies, see if I can figure out what it is, if it is anything.
Seems like normal water. If it's different, it's not different in a scientific sense. And who was rolling perception?
17.
17,
23.
23,
24.
24.
Or my owl got 7.
Okay.
He tried.
It's the
Don't
thought.
you talk about a little sprout that way.
Alright. So, as you look around, Asura walks over to the center of the wall. The rubble is very difficult footing to step and stand on, but it appears like when you touch some of the rubble, it goes up and it seems to just onto the other floor. So it appears you can reach the other floors by just walking to them, although since you're walking on uneven footing, it might be difficult. It appears as if the different gravitational lines are maybe in the air.
So if you could reach a certain height, it would swap to the other surface.
Seems like it might, yeah.
We don't. We could test it out by can I toss a rock in the air to see how the distance of.
Sure. You toss it up, and when it meets about the halfway point between a floor and another floor, it switches and falls the other direction.
How many feet did that look like?
Doesn't really say. So I'm gonna assume like 20, 30 feet-ish.
Before you hit the gravitational pull of the next area?
It seems like it.
Okay.
It's about the halfway point.
Alright.
You got a 23. You check out the sepulchers and or the pedestals. The pedestals, when you look at them, they are marked with runes of holy energy. Would you like to make an Arcana check?
Yeah, 12.
You're pretty sure these pedestals are meant to damage undead.
Well, that's interesting.
Why would that be?
Why would that be in the witch's entrance?
Safeguard against upstarts.
I don't know.
Punishment room. I don't know.
Maybe.
He has at least one apprentice lich. And that apprentice lich, like, you never know.
No.
Oh, that's just a guess.
So,
That's just
Okay.
and when Maron checks out the sepulchers, you discover that the sepulchre doors are locked. They would require a lockpick to open, or would have to be brute forced open. And the roll me a nature check.
17.
You're pretty sure the gargoyles are actual gargoyles, they're just inert at the moment.
Interesting. Then I'll point
We
them out.
don't do anything to set them off? Or
Those are real gargoyles.
just not active?
Looking around the room, if all the gargoyles are real, that means there are 24 gargoyles in here.
That's a lot of gargoyles.
We should watch our step then.
We don't know who would
I could fight
activate
some
them.
gargoyles.
Well, we don't all want to fight an army of gargoyles.
If there was a way to section them off, then maybe. But if there's that many,
Barring, destroying them now without waking them up.
I'm not sure how we would do that. It's a 50-50 shot.
Wait. Where are the gargoyles? Are they all over the room?
They are. Each floor has 3 sepulchres. On the sepulchre's door, each of the sepulchres have double doors. In each door of the double door, there is a guardian, or there is a gargoyle built into it. So because there are 3 on each floor, it's 12 sepulchres, 2 doors on each, 24 gargoyles. And they are spaced exactly the same in like a triangular motion around the room in each room.
Alright.
Oh, can you
Does anybody happen to know if attacking a gargoyle while it's inert wakes it up or others up? That be any type of knowledge check?
I'll take nature.
I don't know.
Here we go. I got 9.
You don't think you're paying attention during that.
13.
Makes sense
Makes sense. That's
What's
always
this?
a character.
that they would. I mean, otherwise it seems like it's not very
Unless
good.
we
Oh,
can
that attacking him would just wake him up.
What I'm thinking
Well-
is
Do you wake
There's-
up when you're attacked?
I'm thinking that there's 2 things that could activate them besides attacking them. If we mess with the door, or we mess with the water. Because from what I could tell, it's just regular water, but I don't know, something's off to me.
Why would you
About it.
attack water?
if you attack one of them, when all of them wake up.
I'm gonna take
because-
off my wand of detect magic and activate it.
Jesus
Because if
Never mind, this place is massive. It easily went up like 70 feet before it switched.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, each of these floors are huge.
Whew.
Okay, so you asked to activate detect magic? Yeah, there's magic everywhere. All the sepulchres are full of it. The pillars, the pedestals I mentioned are all full of magic,
What's
and the
water?
water is also full of magic as well. This whole room is just shining magic
What
in every
school
direction.
is the water?
Doesn't have a school.
That's even more curious. The water's magical, but I can't tell its origin.
I got an idea. Send you out.
What are you? No, little sprout! You leave him alone! Why don't you send your bat up?
I was thinking of switching the shirt and then mention it.
I got a 3.
So you jump onto it and then immediately fall off into the water and take 9 necrotic damage.
I'm gonna roll out of the water.
Okay. You get out of the water.
I think I figured out what's magical about it. Don't touch it. It's bad water. Very bad.
Did it teleport you?
No, it burns! Badly!
The Deva says, what are we doing? Open these doors so we can destroy their phylacteries.
If anybody else doesn't have any other ideas,
Check the doors.
yeah, look over the doors. Or, the one over by Thoradin.
Okay, so
And-
your pog over there.
Everyone prepare yourselves, just in case. They're like here in the center?
Yep, they're like in the center. Roll me a dexterity thieves tools check. Remember advantage on it, or not advantage. Remember you have expertise in thieves tools.
Yep. I have actually expertise in all my tools now.
Well, yeah, I know.
Because of the change.
I'm just saying that includes thieves tools.
Thank you very much. Use that when appropriate. 15.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Stat associated with?
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks. Dexterity thieves tools.
Right. Okay, sorry. 19, 27?
27. Okay. You unlock the door. As you unlock the door opens. Inside, the sepulchre walls hum with arcane power. On stone shelves are leather cases, amulets, daggers, scroll tubes, unholy symbols, and other ornate objects. These are the phylacteries of Sazaztam's lich servants. Now, as it opens and you see that, fountains of shadow energy burst from the dark pools to form an inky vortex in the open air of the vault's center. A gleaming black humanoid skull flies out of the vortex. It has a ruby in each of its eye sockets and 8 oversized glowing diamonds in place of teeth. It cries out, "Who dares enter my tomb? Mortals, you will die for facing Khazit-Zul. Khazit-Gul." As he says this, appearing next to him in a burst of black is a familiar-looking lich. It is Tarulvar. Additionally, on the floor you're on, 6 four-armed gargoyles spring out of their doors and attack. And now, I'm gonna need initiative.
We should get
I never
the 6 on this
anything in my
floor?
life.
we should probably get a marker for the angel
I'm
too.
ready to
Right.
start.
Yeah, I'll
The 6 on this floor spring out?
yes.
I don't recognize this lich.
Fair enough.
I think I might have read about what's with
Ah,
him,
we
though.
meet again.
Out of character. In character, I got nothing.
Was I there? No. Yes?
No. because
No, I
Hard
know I
died.
wasn't there.
Oh,
Tard was
oh,
fine.
okay.
But Amaron was there.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you, I'm
I
sorry.
was gonna say.
Ah.
No, I think I remember Eberron there because that's the one where Card died.
Yeah, that's the one where Park got toasted.
However, I was not there.
You were not. Now you are. You have a chance for revenge.
Revenge.
Time for revenge.
Get that murder.
Oh, yes.
Cool, thanks.
Thank you. Khazit-Gul, floating in the air, a singular head, opens its mouth and lets a horrible screech. I need everyone to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
No!
Aaron, you get bonus since you're unique, and so does Brenna.
Neat.
I did not need the bonus, but
17.
You don't know. Maybe he saves higher than 20. You don't know.
We will
I
certainly
actually
find
on
out.
the save. My con's not 0.
How'd you go down so many times at one
Hey, Ed. Shut up.
time?
Thank you.
I'm joking. You know it.
Giving me flashbacks.
Reaching for the ball.
Huh?
Reaching for the ball.
The bottle that isn't there.
Yes. Make
Okay.
sure.
Sure. What'd you
No,
get?
I guess it's getting into a room
17.
therapy, so grab
17. What did you get? Squig.
21.
Thoradin.
23.
26.
27.
But it doesn't do anything.
So he'd reach for a bottle, chuck it, and
Yes,
like, oh,
okay.
that was perfume.
Well, yeah.
Oh, can you hand me the plate machine?
Excellent introduction.
Okay. So, yes, it screeches. It's still up in the air, about 60 feet. And that is its turn. It then becomes Towel Var's turn.
Wow, they rolled good.
22 and 21.
God damn.
Yeah, I know.
I guess Tower Rule does.
Wait. Sorry. So technically what happens, Khazid Ghul's goes. Then Taruvar uses a legendary action. I'm going to resolve that, and then it will be Taruvar's turn.
Okay.
Did my horse have to roll?
Yes, your horse has to roll.
It got an
It got an 8. It immediately is reduced to 0 hit points.
Oh boy.
Fucking sick.
Scream of the Banshee. Awesome.
Not that it happened to your horse, but that's a cool ability, and I don't think this is what I read about. Character, I don't even know.
I wanted it to work on one of you, but I guess the horse will.
Why do
For
you want
real?
us to die?
It would have been super sick.
Do you know how often a
Yes,
GM gets to
exactly.
use Scream of the Banshee?
No, you're thinking of Banshee's Wail, and
Banshee's
that's
Wail,
not what
sorry.
this is.
It would have been really dramatic.
As
I don't want you guys to die before this is
The boss shows up and drops one of us. Fucking
so, in addition to that, Khazid Ghul goes. Grenna, roll me an intelligence saving throw.
I was about to say, but it's also easy for me to call it rad because it was a Constitution saving throw, and I can talk. We'll have to see if I think the same thing after failing whatever this is.
What'd you get?
I got a 13, but I'm thinking about a dom. Yes.
Did you add- did you add four?
I don't want this to work. 13.
Okay. You take 11 psychic damage, and the next save you make, you'll roll a d6 and subtract it from what you roll. Or wait, no, it's a d4. Mine's Sliver's a d4 or a d6. Then sorry, you'll take a d4 and minus it from the next save you make. Now it is Taro Var's turn.
Oh my god.
What?
I have to roll my d4 for initiative.
That's, you can use it for something else.
Yeah,
Okay,
Use it for initiative.
so
I forgot.
then Taruvar goes. Taruval, floating into the air, lands on another floor, and he begins incanting a spell as he incants Exertus Polkar Imperio, and he blasts Grenna with a bolt of lightning. I'm gonna need a dexterity save from you. You will have the -4 from this. Additionally, it chains off and strikes each of you, and I need you all to roll dexterity
Minus
as he
D4?
casts chain lightning. Yeah, minus a d4 to your save roll.
Why don't I just have to spell?
So what was the save?
Dexterity. You're making a dexterity saving throw against chain lightning.
Dex saving throws.
They're mages. We expect.
Oh.
Sid, what'd you get?
6.
6. Okay. You failed, but you take half damage from your spell aura. What did you get, Squig? You fail. Are you within aura range of his spell aura?
Hell no.
Okay, then you're gonna take 4 on that. What'd you get? 12. You fail.
23.
You succeed.
24.
You succeed. I'm gonna roll that damage right now.
Would the homunculus keeper be a target as well, like in range?
No, it's just he's hitting each of the players.
Okay.
More unfortunate for that guy.
It's still early.
So,
It's alright. It's still early. We're gonna hit this at full strength.
Well,
Okay, so those of you who failed and aren't in Sid's aura take 45 lightning damage. Those of you who failed and are in the aura take 22. Those who succeed and are not in the aura take 22, and those who succeeded and are in the aura take 11. So whichever one of those that applies to you, that's what you took.
Well, my dice have been rolling shit already, so I don't really see
Don't worry.
it's turning out well for me.
keep it positive. Maybe things will be okay.
How's that not positive? I didn't say it with malice or despair.
You say you would positivity.
He's
That he was gonna
positively
die.
sure we're gonna die.
I'm positively sure that my dice is gonna roll
The
ass.
fight we just started.
Then,
That's not
after Taru Var's turn goes, Khazit Ghul takes a legendary action and utters vile curses in a language you cannot understand. Run roll me a wisdom saving throw.
They really do not like Brenna.
Yeah, hey.
it would seem
like
so.
Brenna.
I don't know that it would be so popular. But,
Complain about all the people who don't target you. Just throwing that out there.
they don't know
Yeah.
that. But the GM's just being spiteful.
No, I'm
Because
not being spiteful, I'm just
this-
saying
people ignoring it.
that's something that you do.
It's like, I see. I got 16.
16. Okay, you're fine. Then it becomes Squig's turn.
Okay. Both the gargoyles are staring at me, I'm assuming. And
Yes.
no. I'm gonna take my action to create Bastion.
Stay next to the angel.
I'm gonna use my action to create Bastion, who's now in the shape of a dwarf wielding a shield
Okay.
on legs.
Hey, did you tell us what
Tiny.
the first do? Did you tell us what the first do?
They're warded against undead. That's what we got.
No.
Yeah, so they take damage.
Yeah, but she was just asking if you
Oh.
guys know.
Yeah, they take damage if they touch or close.
Okay, what was the rest of your turn?
Creating the tiny one, using my interact to pick it up, put it on my shoulder, then taking my bonus action to disengage from this gargoyle, using my boots of flight to fly up and over here. And
How high are you in there?
about 15.
Okay.
Remember, 70 feet is the gravitational pull.
Okay. And that is your turn? Your whole turn?
Yeah, because the bonus was
Okay.
to disengage.
Now, after your turn, the layer actions go. Layer actions happen on initiative 20, losing to Taz. So, because you rolled 20, your action went before the layer action,
Okay.
now the layer action goes.
And
Now,
well,
the layer
this is my
action
charge
is Thoradin. You don't. Nothing visibly happens, but you know what has happened because you feel a feeling over it. Being an abjurer yourself, you know that you are right now in an anti-magic field. You cannot cast spells. Now, it is Grenna's turn. Wait. It's not Grenna's turn. My apologies. It will be Grenna's turn in a second. Emeron, roll me an intelligence saving throw.
Why?
Tower Ball's taking his legendary action to use Mind Sliver again. You take 12 psychic damage, although it is halved due to his aura. Huh?
So you take 6.
Yeah, so you take 6 psychic damage, and the next save you make, you'll have you'll roll a d4 and subtract it from it. And now it is Grenna's turn. Or well, technically, sorry, actually, I should say, it is Grenna, Thoradin, or Emeron's turn, whoever wants to take it. Because you all rolled the same thing.
You said both of them are currently
Who's
flying
this now?
over the water.
These two.
Okay, no. So the white with the sparkles, that is Kazakh Ghul, and he's flying 60 feet in the air. Taru Var is in that spot on another wall. So he's on a totally different area. I know, it's a little confusing, but he's in a different area.
Okay, so he's like on this wall, but on this spot on this wall.
Well, on the other side, yeah. He's on the wall that would be closest to David. If this went up, it would be
He's on this wall, but in that spot.
No.
This one.
No, that
The one
closest to
me.
David in real life.
Oh. For some reason I thought just like, yeah, David's character.
No, it's not Grenna.
Okay.
David.
Okay.
Here, there.
Okay.
He's on the western wall. If you think about it, in character.
I
Okay.
hate to waste a turn because I fly upon myself.
Hold on. I need one of you to take your action, because Tarval's going to use a legendary action, so I need to know who's taking their turn.
I just attacked the fucking next thing.
The thing next to you? Okay. What'd you roll?
27.
That hits.
D8.
D8.
Was it just over there that's an anti-magic field?
It's specifically the square he's in.
Oh, they cast it.
6 damage.
6 damage? Alright, you swing out and deal 6 damage to the gargoyle that is nearest you. Which gargoyle was that? Okay, I got it. Thank you. You swing out and deal 6 damage. Now that your turn has passed, Asura, roll me an intelligence saving throw.
7.
You take 13, half to 6 psychic damage, and the next saving throw you make, you know. Now it is either Emeron or Asura or Grenna's turn, and then after that he will take his last legendary action for the turn because he gets 3 per turn. So
I would like to do a thing real quick. And the thing would be to progress this gargoyle and also attacks on that gargoyle. That's what I do right now. Begrudgingly with
first turn, are you activating the defending effect? And if so, how much? Another. And you're attacking the gargoyle, so remember to add the 2d6 base damage on that. Additionally, although it's a little against the rules, I will say if you're using it in 2 hands, using its versatile property, you can use Great Weapon Master. Just
are you
if you
supposed to?
No, technically it doesn't have the heavy property, so you can't, but since Varscona is...
Oh,
It's something special with Varscona. You can wield it like a heavy weapon.
okay. But for that feat, it has to be a heavy
It
weapon.
has to be a
can't
weapon
just be
with the
versatile.
it has to be a weapon with the heavy property.
Okay.
I didn't have that detailed in my notes, so I didn't know.
Yeah, it's weird. It kind of sucks because it means that halflings and small creatures can't use Great Weapon Master because they have a thing that says they can't use heavy weapons. Straight up.
And goblins take disadvantage.
And people are like, well, the halfling equivalent of a great sword is a long sword wielded in 2 hands. It's like, but you can't use Great Weapon Master.
So
So
it's not a heavy
yeah,
weapon.
it kind of sucks.
I got a critical, and then a 10, and then a 20 on those attacks.
10 hits, but the critical and the 20 hit.
Okay.
You know
The 10 misses. Critical in the 20 hits.
Okay.
I thought you were just
Why?
being funny about the hitting, and I was like,
Okay.
10 does
Okay.
not hit the gargoyle.
Alright.
And remember to double the 2d6s from the ice as well. From Hearthstone. And remember to roll an extra attack because of your weapon master. Okay. If you don't kill any of these 2 hits.
that extra attack is critical damage.
Oh, lovely.
And my first attack dealt 48 damage.
Okay.
And then the second attack that I made to hit dealt 28 damage.
And remind me which one you were hitting?
This one.
Okay, so you run forward, you slash the form gargoyle across the chest, which causes it to freeze solid. Then you stab it, and unlike normally, which it would be harder to move your sword through, it's actually easier. It's like hot knife through butter. You rip it out after having stabbed it into it, and it shatters into icy chunks. It is totally dead. And yeah, that is that gargoyle down. Now it's your turn.
If you critical and you've already got the extra attack, you can't get an extra attack for killing something, right? It's
No,
like
because it's your bonus action. So
It's not the enemies who are most likely to move.
you take 9 as you do that. Because you move the water. You take 9 to harm.
I thought you got damaged if you stood on top of.
No, if you move
You
the
pushed
water.
me in. No.
No, she wasn't. You can get to that side of him, but you have to walk through the water.
Nah, I'm not with that.
Okay. So, after that, Tarval takes his last legendary and holds his hand up as like a kind of field appears around him. And he turns to Khazit Ghul, and he says, "Lord, she bears the Frost Razor. We cannot allow her to live." Khazit Ghul chatters, but does not respond verbally. Or actually does respond verbally. It says, "We will kill them, but get the druid first." Speaking of which, Marrow, it's your turn.
If I could turn invisible, I would.
Can't
Alas,
help
I
you.
cannot, but
Can't help you.
just to be clear, this place is at least 100 feet up, right?
Oh yeah, it's huge.
Finally, I can cast this goddamn spell. I'm casting Call Lightning.
Okay.
Oh.
Cast Call Lightning.
Where?
Well, it goes 100 feet right up, and then it can strike anything 120 feet from it.
On your next turn.
No,
No, on this-
starting on its summoning, and then I can keep doing it as long as the cloud's still there.
Oh.
Until concentration ends with duration times out.
That's cool.
I'm casting it at 5th level.
Okay. You cast 5th level Call Lightning.
So I'm gonna have it strike down here first at these gargoyles.
Okay. They make a dexterity save.
Oh wait, it is a 60-foot radius? Okay, but I think it just hits the ground.
Well, it hits the ground
yeah,
and then it hits everything around it for 5 feet.
Yes,
It's a small,
5 feet of
it's a
that
small
point.
AoE, but it is an AoE.
Okay, see,
No,
when she
that's
said
right,
60
it's 60 feet cloud. 60-foot big cloud.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was like a 60-foot wide bolt of lightning. I'm like, what?
No.
Yeah, so it's a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Then we'll make dexterity saving throws against your spell save difficulty, which is 17. They both fail.
Alright, so they
roll your
take
full damage.
5d10.
Out.
Well, hopefully out.
What she got?
17, 27, 33.
33 damage?
Yep.
Okay. They are both wounded as the bolt of lightning tears from the sky and hits and rips into them. Get the damage first! And that is your turn.
Away from me!
So, the gargoyle you hit now attacks you.
Attack me first all you want. I'm just gonna keep lightning things. Why me?
Wait, you also have spell sniper. You can hit literally anything, almost anything. With this thing, probably.
Doesn't even attack them.
Oh.
Spell sniper doesn't attack them.
Real talk. They are magic users. They're probably aware. They're probably making an educated guess. If healing's gonna come from anywhere, or like a lot,
Also, the
probably.
fact, also the fact that they could scrying on us, what's this, and stop her and stuff. Him.
Alternatively,
Also, one of them has already fought with us.
Yeah, I see.
I wasn't. Remember, didn't
Yeah,
do
fair.
anything.
Never mind.
being,
He was
being-
busy
being
drooling
magic
into
users,
a-
they probably know what druids are.
So yeah, there are multiple attacks coming at Thoradin.
Arm class is low.
Is it?
Yeah, his +1. It's down by 2 because magic.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I can still reach most things in here since it's 100 feet up and can reach 120 feet
Yeah, you should be.
any direction. It's kind of why I had it prepared and then kept forgetting to unprepare it because we kept going in tiny dungeons where I can't summon it because it's not 100 feet.
So it makes 3 attacks against you, but they all. Or is there a way it can flank you? No. So it moves around so that it can give its ally flanking. So please move the yellow one around. Thank you. It makes 3 attacks, but you block all of them with your shield. Even with your magic defenses
Does it
gone
have to move
out
with
of
the wand?
No, it flies.
Gargoyles.
Flies above. Gargoyles.
4 arms, 2 sets of wings. 1 set of wings.
But they'll turn to
So-
stone in daylight.
Now, the 2 that you lightning bolted fly over to attack you now. And the first one moves over and isn't gonna have flanking, but the second one is gonna have flanking because. Oh wait, is there one near you right now anyway? Because it
Yes.
looks like there's one near you. Okay, then they go flanking. They move to flank. If one of them can't stand to flank you, it flies in the air above you and flanks you that way. So you can just put it on top of you. You just put the rook on top of you.
I can sentinel 3. Well, I can sentinel either of them.
So the first one makes 3 attacks against you, and you're gonna sentinel that. Roll your second attack. The one in the air above you is swinging down with.
Their first
claws.
mistake was moving into a clump.
Don't lightning bolt yourself.
I'm gonna tell you all to move,
That's not my worry.
16.
and then I'm just gonna
16 hits.
cheese it.
You can't kill me if I kill me. Damn you!
Well, I could probably
24
make the
damage.
dex save.
24 damage.
Yeah, sure.
So you can give some speech about how things that get struck by lightning don't recover, but trees, they get struck by lightning all the time, and they're fine. And nature heals, and then they're all unsettled, because that was really cool.
Okay.
I can teleport!
Guy.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'll just tell you all to get the hell out of there.
Are you gonna teleport?
The first
Away?
one hits you with 2 attacks. Its 2 claws hit, but its bite tries to bite you with its stony jaws miss. So you
Oh, wait, I can
take
strike right there.
you take 10 damage total from the
Okay.
2 attacks, and then the other one attacks you 3 times. What's your armor class?
20.
And somehow all 3 of those attacks miss.
Huh.
Root beer's movement is reduced to 0.
Okay. It can still hover in the air. So that was their turn. Sure, it's now your turn.
Actually, now that I think about it, you don't have to move because I can just.
This one's flying.
As long as
Isn't
I
it
hit
s-
off. That one's flying.
The light-
It'll still hit the flying.
It's
Okay.
5 feet from a point.
Okay. I was wondering if it was along the ground or.
If I stand here, can I hit all 3 of them with lightning? No, one of them's hovering, right?
It's on top of me.
You can hit 2 of them with lightning though.
You also hit Emerald.
I also want to use.
No, if you move to the edge of the pool in the center, you can hit the 2 that are adjacent to Emerald without being able.
Well, my original plan was
This
to,
is heavy Brooklyn.
to
I can tell you.
shield of
lightning
faith
doesn't
and
leave
then
bruises.
find Steed, and then on my third
Jesus,
turn
like
I can
birds.
actually take actions. Or at the very least,
Right.
shield of faith.
I'm also 15 feet up, so that square is open, but I think that's important.
I'm gonna shield of faith,
Nice.
so I have increased.
Quickly, knock the garble over
Oh shit. I actually forgot all of this. It's not going to affect your turn.
the Okay. You say. One of their actions is all the enemies get 1 extra turn.
Not affected to death.
Let's keep doing your action.
Shield of faith.
Okay, your shield of faith is
And-
bonus action, and what is your action?
Shield of faith is bonus.
Yeah, shield of faith is bonus.
Oh, right. Well, that means I don't have to take 2 turns of this. Then I'm gonna use find Steed as
You
well.
can't cast 2. You can't cast a spell with a bonus action and an action. Even if one of them's bonus.
That's fine. That just means I'm forced to attack. Then,
One turn you can do that with cantrip.
Yeah.
I should stay back together so people get my bonuses.
Yes.
No! Casters.
But yes,
Half
the
spell
bonuses.
and saves, it heavily outweighs the spellcaster.
Even if they hit all of us, we're all getting enough bonuses that we'd probably be okay.
You either A, take half, or B, take 2 halves of the original.
So when the skull howled, the David disappeared as well. Yeah, she failed her save.
Oh, she
So
died.
She's dead.
Oh, fuck.
So remove her from the board.
Oh, man, I bet she.
That's when I forgot to roll her.
Damn. If
I
she-
forgot to roll her save, and she rolled.
If she just goes back to her home plane, I bet she's pissed.
Yeah, she's.
Yeah, I feel really
Fucking
sad
all-
and embarrassed.
All
for her.
goddamn thing allies we get are fucking useless.
Well, we could.
The flesh one was useless.
No, he was the best.
Yeah.
He carried my weight.
Okay, the majority. How's that?
I don't know, I like her.
Do I get
He helped us.
advantage on any of them? Where I am?
You could move around it to get advantage on one. You could use your boots and move around to flank the watermelon.
Watermelon hasn't been attacked, but the root beer's been attacked by lightning, my sentinel, and
Well, if you don't mind moving into the water, you can get flanking that way. Otherwise, no.
no, I'm just gonna attack the root beer.
Alright, well, that's that. You stab into it and it is destroyed.
You can take that now.
Nuts.
I rolled the same. She rolled bad. I don't know what's on it. It's just
Hey, we still did rescue her from torture.
Schrodinger wasted time. We didn't know until
well, that's fine. But I really need you to take the rest of your turns.
My turn. That's my turn.
Big bonus action and then attack.
Well, you have another attack. You attacked twice, right?
I forgot about that. I attacked the green one. 19.
19? Alright, that one hits. Damage. Okay. You wound it severely as you stab into it. It is very fucked up. It is now the fireball's turn. It moves up to flank Thoradin and makes 3 attacks.
Oh, you're fine.
These guys are fucking useless. 1 hits for 5 damage. Or sorry, 1 is going to hit.
I think the 2 witches are powerful.
Anti-magic.
Right. 1 hits for 5 damage. It is now.
On your turn, take 1 step and thunder step. Huh? If you, it's only in the magic field is that square. So if you take 1 step, you can thunder step.
I guess I'll have to.
Back to
The watermelon attacks Marilyn.
I get sensible.
Oh,
That is a sight.
Gets to go again?
This one?
The watermelon? Oh,
Watermelon hasn't gone.
Sorry,
no,
I see
can't-
green and I think watermelon.
I can't reach the
Yeah, it was the green apple that was.
5.
The what?
Sentinels right there.
And
5.
your AC is 20. 2 claws miss, or 2 claws hit, but the bite misses. You take 10 more damage. And it is now Kazakh Ghoul's turn.
snap.
Roll this. Okay. That's unfortunate for me. But whatever. Who's down there?
Just suppose I'm not very nice.
Yeah, it's done.
Got a couple on top of that space here.
Oh. The skull chatters. You will not survive this. You should have joined us when you had the chance. But it doesn't do anything. It ends his turn. It is now Tauril Var's turn. Tauril Var. That is. Tauril Var is casting a spell. And you can't counterspell because you're still in the level 4 or so. I will say it incants. Veritas, Credo, Oculus. And it disappears.
This shit again.
Damn, green as well.
Luckily.
Yes.
Then, after his turn, Kazakh takes a legendary action, as he has got his legendary actions back as his turn went. And he... It begins uttering vile curses, this time at a marrow. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Wait, also a D4.
I am going to use my feature, Flash of Genius, because I assume I have to do it when somebody makes a roll before the.
I don't know. Does it say you have to do it before, or if you can do it after?
This is when you or a creature within 30 feet makes an ability check or save, use reaction to give them a bonus to the roll.
And I guess you're not doing it now.
You get +5 to the roll.
Okay. I get a 23.
Okay. You're fine. The curse does not work. And that was Tarnval's turn, which means it becomes Squig's turn.
Okay.
Did the thing that was a roll a d4 and subtracted from the account the first time?
Yeah, so it's not.
Okay.
In this tomb,
Yes.
looking inside, was there 1 or 2 flags?
There were a ton.
Really?
There are, if all these sepulchres have the same amount, there's well over 100 flaggers in this chamber.
What type of check would it be to know if you can just break a flag or you know? If you just do damage to it, if it breaks it.
Oh.
Would you ever make a check?
No, it's not really a check. You're making a check to consider any possibility.
No, if phylacteries can be broken or if they can only be destroyed through like a specific means.
Like this base?
If they can be destroyed with damage.
I'll take an Arcana check for that.
Do you want me to be proficient in it?
I guess not. We are going to take a break. Stick around. We'll be right back. And we're back. I believe it was in the middle of Ed's turn, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I am changing what I was planning on doing. Something doesn't work the way I thought it was. So instead, what I'm going to be doing is from. Where is it? Sorry, I'm just getting the range and stuff for a spell.
Okay. From where Taruval was, I'm going to cast Fairy Fire and 1 square up just in case, because I don't know where the hell he is, but it's a 20-foot cube. So if he's within that cube.
Because remember, he's on a different wall.
Oh, right,
So
he's
you
not
have to
there,
stop.
he's fucking over there.
Here,
Ah,
Just like
right,
a couple
okay.
minutes.
essentially.
Sorry, okay. Never mind then, I'm. Well, maybe. What's looking at If you don't stop picking, it won't heal.
Take your turn.
Fuck. Alright. Yeah. I'm gonna take a bonus action to have Bastion burst heal, or give everybody bonus. To make sure that did not change. It did not. 1, 6, 7. Everyone, except Thoradin, gets 8 temporary HP, and I.
Yeah, because
Duh! Right. And I am going to cast Fly on Asha. Give you a touch, cast Fly. Or fly down over here, cast Fly. Fly back
So
up.
you're casting. So you're casting a spell.
Yes.
That's fine.
Yes.
How long does it last for?
It is concentration on my part. I'm pretty sure.
Less than an hour.
Sounds about right. If anything, I will look it up a bit later.
Anyway, regardless, that is your turn, though, right? So I get to the next one.
Yes.
Okay. As your turn ends, layer action happens.
Dodge action.
The tomb trembles violently. Everyone roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Everybody on the ground?
Yes, everyone on the ground.
He hasn't had a chance to move even though he's when I
Still
cast
on.
him.
How come, God?
You said Dex?
Dexterity saving throw, yes. feet. What did you get, Squig?
I'm flying.
You're flying?
Yes.
Thoradin? You are knocked prone. Maron?
7.
You are knocked prone. Granna?
13.
You are knocked prone.
Did everyone at 4?
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
I
Now-
rolled a 1.
now, when that happens, you are no longer under the effect of an anti-magic field, Thoradin. And Tarbal is going to take a legendary. This time,
I know.
good. Are two of you next to each other?
Oh god.
3 people are technically next to each other.
Okay, who?
Huh?
Mary.
Maron, Granna, Asura.
I am 15 feet up over here.
I forgot I would not be there.
Okay, Grenna and Amaron, roll me. I think a dexterity saving throw. I don't know.
This again.
Acid
Give
splash?
me is Oscar Splash dexterity?
I believe so, yes.
Then yeah, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
I got 25.
I got 17.
And then nothing on a success.
I actually got
I guess I would have stayed next to him. I should have just put him on. All these damn saves.
Alright, yeah, you're fine. Acid flies out at you, but neither of you are affected. It is now, I believe, Granna, Maron, or Thoradin's turn. Whoever wants to take it first.
Well, Granna went first last time.
No, Thoradin went first last time.
Oh.
Okay, that's true.
We might as well stick to the same order.
Remember to get up.
And then you can thunderstep. You don't have to take a step now, since the magic field's down. Or you can do any other from your face.
I'm just gonna say.
Shatter those lich bitches. Just bitches.
I feel like there's just weapons.
Cast Thunderstep at 4th level.
Okay. They have to roll con saves. Okay. They each roll a Constitution saving throw.
What's the radius on the damage? For Thunderstep?
It's enough to hit both.
Well, I'm wondering if it's also enough to hit inside here. And if it does, then
Just it doesn't. It's a roll angle.
because I'm considering just flying over here using Shatter inside the tomb on all the flactors, but I don't really destroy that damage.
Well, last time you shattered and destroyed a ceiling.
I know it damages
It
things.
rolls 2.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you do full damage. They both failed their save. So roll your damage.
Well, I would go off the assumption that flactors are physical objects, they should get hurt.
Since I've been at 4th level, I've seen that.
Yeah. Spell list. Understand. That what he's doing got added to Druid spell list.
Oh, weird.
So that means you could have 2 types of teleports.
One that damages.
Everyone could be all over the place.
29, you said? 29? Okay, the two of them take 29 thunder damage and move yourself wherever you're moving.
Onto a cover?
Is the whistle a bonus action? The flying whistle? Because you could teleport into the air and fly. If it's a bonus.
Most they can try to teleport onto a pillar since it's water.
It's fine, he did his action.
Oh,
so,
yeah,
you
that too.
these two take.
Huh?
Onto a pillar? Why not? Unless they're ceiling to floor, but because it's
They're about
chart.
knee high.
Yeah.
There's 29 damage to both of them, and you teleport away. After your turn, Taluvar is going to force Grenna and Maron to roll another dexterity saving throw.
Grenna gets a +5. Using Flash of Genius. Or Sparking. Flash?
Flash.
Okay, what you got?
24.
Nice.
I got 19.
You're both unaffected. Grenna, it's your turn. If we're
Cool.
going in the same order.
But then
I will rise and then the green Jolly Rancher gargoyle wasn't one of the ones that was in there, was it?
no,
No.
that was just
The one there was killed, so the other two are on the ground.
I knew the root beer was. I was just curious. Any of the other ones, or rather that particular one, was not. I'm going to be making attacks on it. Right.
Also, your flight speed is 60.
Yeah, it's double. Five boots. Does that double?
No.
It does mean that I take that empty space disadvantage on it.
Yes, it is.
Tax opportunity. Last an hour.
10 minutes. So, just gotta make sure I make those saves.
I got a 21 to hit on the first attack, another 10 second attack, and 24 on the third.
I'm sorry, repeat that.
I got a 21 on the first attack. I got another 10 on the second attack. And I got a 24 on the third.
First and third hit.
Oh. The plan should work, but I think we might have to wait till next fight or between combat. Assuming that happens.
Alright, that will be all yours.
Well, half years.
Got it.
The first one attack that hit dealt 34 damage. Or 37 damage.
Okay. Yes. 37 damage to the first one you hit, which was the watermelon or the green apple.
It was the
Yes, because I can see this. And so the green apple, okay, that was. C, I believe. No, C, yeah. Oh, that's okay. That was destroyed, shattered into icy chunks.
You have half movement? Yes. I thought it was there. Is there space over here? Because
I
desire
can't
to
see
move.
because
The temple's through half a square. Or the.
then no, you
two.
can't move there. That's the half the space.
Would you be able to
Wait.
move?
No, Amaran's not
What is
prone.
that?
He can
What is
walk.
that green thing that's on top of something?
That's my turn. Because it says it's
He
shoulder
picked it up.
mounted.
Hold it
I'll
on the
just,
side, please, because I can't see the fight over.
apologies. I'll just.
Amaran's still
Here's
prone.
my
She can
shoulder.
walk over Amaran.
But you can't end.
There's
your
not a
space in
space.
someone else.
Oh, you only have one square.
Well, I
No,
have
there's just not a place for her to stand.
I have 3, but it would be 1, 2, 3. Water. I don't want to do that. Can't stand here.
Because the door's not open.
I mean, you can draw the door hand back stand, but if you really want. Or if you don't mind provoking the attack opportunity, you can step over a marrow and make the attack, and then step. Use the last space to move back to your original space. If you think you'll kill it, or you don't care about the attack opportunity.
I don't want to waste my damage, so it will be a bit of a trade. I will 5-10. I will hear, which is in the water, which I didn't want to
take
do,
9 necrotic
but I
damage.
didn't want to waste this attack. 34 damage.
34 damage on that one.
Plus, even if your thing doesn't kill it, it still has a chance to freeze it, right?
And that kills it.
Well, fine.
It was
Now you can take its square.
I don't know.
Wait, I'm sorry. You did not kill it. That hit a totally different one.
When I was already dead?
No, I put the, never mind, it's irrelevant.
Okay.
You're out of movement right there?
Yeah.
yes. I stood up from
34 damage. So you hit into him, part of him begins to freeze from the iciness of Barcelona, and it becomes
And it costs
a
them.
legendary. Huh?
But you only take one because of the temporary I gave you. Product.
I'm aware. That's fine.
Now. Just gonna do it again.
Second
No.
time's the charm.
I slash with my sword.
However, that still hits Amaron. You are struck
Oh, no.
with a bolt of flame from an invisible foe. And you take. Are you within the aura?
Yes.
7 fire damage. And it's now Amaron's turn.
Do I have to get up to look at what I'm going to make a lightning bolt fall down? Or can I just lay there like a lump?
Yeah, you could.
Do you want to? That thing will have
It's fine.
advantage
It's fine.
against
You can do that.
Well, she could just. Oh, Amaron could stand up after the lightning bolt.
Zap!
Okay.
So those two gotta make a save.
What do they have to roll? 17? One saves, one does not. I think the one that saves still takes half. Though.
Yeah. So the one that doesn't save gets 34. And the other one gets 17.
Alright, so the fireball. No, the lemon head is destroyed. The other one takes 13, you said? 17. The other one is very wounded. Wait. Very wounded, yes. And it is now.
Oh, and I guess that'll stand up and teleport back.
And there's one more fireball coming at you. Or, no, there's a fire. You're up in the air, right, Squig?
15 feet.
Okay. You are going to get hit and you used your reaction, so you can't shield.
Correct Mundo.
So you take, and you are outside the aura, so you will take full damage from this. You take 18 fire damage as you are struck visibly by a firebolt.
Now, I've never had to roll concentration before.
So, you're going to roll a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
DC 10, that doesn't change due to the 18 damage?
It's half or 10, whichever is high.
Okay.
And half is 9, so 10 is high.
Okay. And I have a con
Yeah,
modifier?
it's a con save.
Okay. I'm good.
Okay. You do not lose concentration on fly. That was Amaron's turn, so it is now.
I can just use this for the idea that I mentioned later.
Okay.
I thought of something laying down and just kind of like pointing and a lightning bolt comes down.
Grana, you are being attacked 3 times.
Okay.
will let you
One
know.
hits for 5 damage. And it is now
No, don't.
Ashura's turn.
I have flight now, so I can actually attack the witches.
Well, one's
What-
invisible.
what- Yeah, but I
Don't
can
leave
divine
me.
sense. I divine sense to know where the other one is. That's a bonus action.
No.
It's
No,
your
I
action.
don't think it is. It's an action. Pretty sure.
I can't remember.
Well, the player's handbook's right there.
It's been a while since
I do believe.
found out.
Go ahead. Remember it came up.
Which one's is it Taro that's invisible?
If
Oh,
you
that's
want, I do have the invisibility on my spell list. If you don't want to do that,
If you just want to hit the bejeweled skull.
That's the one that's invisible.
No, it's Taro. The lich is
The
invisible.
lich is invisible. The skull's just up there 60 feet in the air. Top of it.
But the lich also called him master, so
Invisilige.
yes.
Oh yeah, it's an action and for one turn until the end of your next turn.
I can't keep all these spooky
So-
words straight.
That's like, what does that have to be an action? Whatever.
Yeah, they probably tested it one way. They're like, this is too strong.
I doubt it.
Or makes invisibility
I
useless.
have no idea. Well, actually, Taro Vara went before I did, and he casted a fireball bolt. I mean, I can attack where I saw it come from, but I take disadvantage.
You were not looking at the direction.
The whole. Did the skull get legendary actions?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Both of them are pretty good threats, so. Guess I attack the skull.
You
I move to
can't
and
reach him. He's 60 feet up in the air, so you have 60 feet of movement. Unless you were right below him, you can't reach him.
Unless you have a ranged weapon.
I do.
Move closer. Huck something.
I guess I can at least fly over here.
No!
Okay.
And then I can Wand of Lightning Bolt it.
Okay. Do you want to do that?
60 Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's another way I could hit multiple enemies, but not really.
Okay.
You.
Alright, roll, are you doing lightning bolt?
You could fly into here since this door's open.
I need you to decide your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna Wand of Lightning Bolts him.
You roll his dexterity saving throw.
Cast spells on lightning.
Can I borrow?
What does it have to save against? DC 15 dex save, you said?
Lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Okay, so not only does it successfully save against the attack, it takes no damage as it does so.
Invasion.
Okay. So, how many feet would that take me to get to that?
It looks like 20-ish.
10, 15, 20, 35.
I guess I go 25 feet up as well.
Okay, you are 25 feet up in the air. It comes
So
to the fireball's turn. The fireball flies over to a arrow and makes 3 attacks. And all 3 miss. The
Nice.
first one misses completely, the second one you dodge, the third one you block with your shield. It is now
I don't want you.
Hazit Ghoul's turn.
So you're just gonna say goodbye, Cloud. You served your purpose. You caught me a lemon head.
Oh, I was using it to attack all the groups of enemies. Also, it's 5d10, so.
Yeah. How long does it say for?
10 minutes. Or until I lose concentration, but I have advantage on concentration savings.
So it's
So you're good. You're pretty good on this. I mean, I'm
So the skull floats down within 10 feet of you, so it's just 10 feet above you now. And I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw as its eyes light up.
and you're not within 30 feet.
27.
27? Alright, that's its turn. It is now Taru Var's turn, as it is Taru Var's turn.
This is
No, I didn't take it back.
pretty sure it's greater visibility considering he's casting while he's invisible and hasn't revealed himself. So basically, the combat.
As we stop the combat for 8 hours to be safe.
That's the minute.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how long it lasts. That's why I said to be safe.
I mean, if we have a
That's
beyond
not
this time, that
No,
would
not
be
off the
pretty
top
long.
of my head.
But then they get a long rest. And that's fine. That's no good.
Okay, so
Well, we could rest this.
everyone except for Thoradin, including your turret.
And
So-
Homunculus.
No, the homunculus is far enough away that it doesn't affect. So the homunculus and Thoradin are unaffected. However, everyone else slashing like blades appear in the air around everywhere. And I'm gonna roll.
That's
Psychic damage.
Don't know yet, Ed. Shush.
Okay. Ouch. Greta, what is your armor class? 20?
Yeah.
Okay. Ashura, yours is 24 right now?
25.
25. That's super good. First.
Boy.
No. Yours is 20 right now, right? I'm just gonna reroll. What's the current armor class?
It's pretty sure it has not changed. Checking. It is AC 18, but if it's poison or psychic damage, it's immune.
It's not psychic damage. Okay, cool. Now, you don't take any damage. It just bounces off of your armor harmlessly. Same with you. You manage to hide behind your shield enough that it doesn't do it.
This piece of wood will save me.
Magical wood.
Glenna, you take 43 force damage.
Okay.
Your turret takes 43 force damage. And Squig, you take 86 force damage.
Oh, what the fuck? Ugh!
You used the force.
Yeah, I crit against you. So that means you need to make a Constitution save of DC 43, or Ashura falls out of the air.
I fall 15.
Oh, you're out?
Yes.
Okay. Oh.
Is that enough to take damage? 15 feet?
Yeah, that's...
So I just take a death save. Or take a death failure.
Yep. And Asura, when fly ends, you fall down to the ground slowly, so you don't take damage from the fall.
Fly does not do that.
Fly does not do that.
If the target falls, if the spell ends, unless they can stop the fall.
Oh, okay, sorry. Then you are going to take 2d6 damage from the fall, and then 9 damage necrotic upon hitting the ground.
On a pillar.
Yeah.
I'd land on a pillar.
I'm going to need a acrobatics check, too. So for you to actually land on the pillar and not fall off immediately.
19.
Oh, never mind. You land fine. You don't take the 9. But you do take 2 damage. Literally minimum damage I could take. Additionally, after this happens, a dagger that appears out of nowhere shatters into a million pieces. And it shatters 2 spaces towards me from Squig. So you're pretty sure that's where Taru Var is. 2 spaces from where Squig's unconscious corpse is. Yep.
Huh.
And having ended his turn,
Does that explosion do damage?
No.
Okay. Oh, that was why it took a lot.
What?
That was why I took a lot, because it was
No,
stab
because it
and
crit
blood.
against.
Oh!
I made
I thought it was
spell
ice
attacks.
knife. I'm sorry.
Ice Knife does 80 force damage.
He's a lich. I don't know what the fuck they have.
Anyway,
They can do.
Kazagul.
He uses turn.
Huh, that's funny. He was gonna use one on Asura, but now that Asura is no longer in range,
She might not take
I'm not saying about that. I'm just.
Kazagul takes a legendary action. As he does, I need Thoradin, Asura, and Grenna. Okay, move him a space diagonally towards Grenna. No, Kazagul. Kazagul.
Oh.
Right there. I need the 3 people I mentioned, Asura, Grenna, and Thoradin, to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
As its eyes flash. You're fine. Gordon, 19, you're fine. Grenna, 18. You're all fine. Jesus Christ, con saves will never work. ever. It is now Squig's turn, so roll me a save. A death saving throw.
Is that to the base?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay. And then
Turret does nothing and Homunculus takes stock.
layer action happens, and Amaron, you are covered in an anti-magic field. And then it becomes Grenna's turn.
Sick. And
Oh, Squig is about to
going to move.
Does
Thoradin
my
can heal.
cloud disappear?
No, your cloud does not disappear, but you will not be able to call down.
Is it, you said it's just in space? Or is the
That's
person?
what it seemed like. It was just the space. You don't know.
Because
Thoradin
Thoradin
didn't try. Thoradin didn't try. No, it ended before Thoradin moved, so you
Yeah.
don't know if it was.
Well, what can you do besides move on your turn?
Die.
Besides,
Lay down and give up?
but you already stood up.
Oh no, if you move there, dude.
I am already sleeping. I should have teleported still.
Pretty
laying
sure.
down.
That he's there.
Good.
We don't know how.
Would I?
Did we see? Was he ground level?
Oh wait, sorry. It's Thoradin's turn. Did I say Grenna's turn? 'Cause it was
Yes.
Thoradin's.
Well, I mean, they all go at the same time.
This-
Right, but they said they wanted to do it the same as last time. So
Oh.
Thoradin, it's actually your turn.
This is an enemy.
Yeah.
As is this.
That-
This is the
that's what I
lich.
That you were telling me.
When
You'll get advantage.
No.
And it's like
when the dagger shattered.
David, it's not your turn. Sorry, it's Thoradin's turn. I forgot you guys wanted to do it in the same order, and you're written higher up on Thoradin on the sheet. So I spaced for a second. It's Thoradin's action right now. Then it will be Grenna's.
Well, then, invulnerable.
You cast Load and Invulnerability upon yourself.
I get my shield back.
Except
Or
for
the-
the-
I think Squid was hoping to heal.
He's about to die.
I have 2 death saves. Or fails.
why I brought it up.
You know for 7.
Alright. Thank you very much. I'll take it. But I won't die. Because I have 2 death save fails. Sure don't.
At the very least, reset the fails. Faves.
I know a guy who runs by the rules that save failures.
No.
Don't go away until you take a long rest.
Oh,
I don't do that. But that is vicious.
Not even with like lesser restoration or something.
Maybe greater restoration can do it too, but yeah, it's basically to stop whack-a-mole with someone being like, healing word, okay, I'm fine.
At least it's short rest.
Cool idea.
Why long rest?
It's to make he said it is an option to make because people complain that it's really hard to kill players in 5e because as soon as someone goes down, you just healing word them back up and all the death saves are gone, and then you end up playing this weird game of whack-a-mole where you're healing word people as soon as they go down. And by using this rule, you actually have to worry about how much hit points you bring.
Have you seen any other RPG that doesn't have that exact same thing?
Yeah, plenty of games don't let you bring people back up like that. Shadowrun has nothing that brings people back up when they come down. They're just out.
I think
You can heal them, but they don't automatically get back up. It just means they won't.
yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, I've had plenty of instances where I brought back up dead people, and then the next turn goes, and then they go down again.
XCOM has a thing where if somebody
Bring
goes
it
down
up.
and get back there.
Is that your is that all your turn?
You're not moving?
Okay.
I'm gonna make at least one attack.
Hold on. After your turn, Taruvar takes a legendary action to cast a cantrip. A field appears around that invisible space, and then it is Gravis' turn.
Is it groundable?
Does that,
Yeah, it's ground level.
does that look like shield?
No,
wait.
it doesn't.
No.
It totally doesn't. Actually.
Oh.
No, I'm sorry. I missed who you were attacking.
It's
Okay.
the
And you take
remaining
9 more
guard.
damage.
I was gonna say,
You take 9 from necrotic because at the start of your turn you were in the pool.
you should probably move anyway. I thought you were gonna attack Tower of War.
Granny gets multiple attacks.
Oh, you want the odd X. I see what you're
Just
going for.
waited.
I see what you're
Whatever
going
you
for.
say, no, not really now. I
Yeah.
kind of forgot about this guy.
I think I know what you're gonna say. Since that thing has been damaged.
15 is the target. It's AC.
Okay. I make 3 attacks on the remaining guard. One of them hits.
Fireball, Garfield.
They're both gargoyles.
They're both gargoyles.
He said the remaining.
One of the remaining gargoyles.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yep, I forgot about the fireball.
So I hope the remaining gargoyle. Totally forgot.
I'm just being nitpicky.
For 34 damage.
That defeats it.
Cool.
Chunks apart. You still have movement on your turn, but other than that, you can.
You definitely can kill the fireball.
You
That
don't
thing
wanna-
was like,
Well, he missed with the other 2 attacks.
oh, but he doesn't get the reset on the kill, or at least one.
Oh yeah, you get 1 more attack. That's true.
The fireball is like inches from death, from what I remember.
You got killed on it.
And I will make an attack.
Alright.
On
15
the
is
true
your-
remaining.
Fantastic.
I have struck it. For 37 damage.
37 damage? Okay. That one is defeated as well. You destroy that one. After that, takes a legendary action to Acid Splash Grena and Squig, so you both need to roll me dexterity saving throws.
At
Well, it would have
least,
firebolted, but it'll take disadvantage because you're fucking right on him.
at
Oh,
least,
he shouldn't move right next to me, huh?
at least you're You're not alone.
For him. So that's
Yeah, that's there.
20.
You're good. 5. You take.
Does acid count as poison?
Acid.
Burns acid. You take 8 acid damage burn. And
I
it
didn't
is
know
now
acid was
Ameron's turn. And I know you don't really have a lot of actions if you are in a magic negating field. What would you like to try and do?
I want to see what goes
It follows.
Moving away from the lich.
She's in the anti-magic field. She's testing to see if she moves.
Oh, I'm saying
It
like moving
comes with
closer
me.
to the lich, so you could at least like try to melee him. Just thinking.
And technically, you would have known it came with you on your first space of movement, if that changes anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
There, it's following me.
You're gonna take cover?
Yeah.
Fair enough, you're taking cover. That's.
I mean, it's not like it really.
It's not a bad
No,
idea.
it'll help. You get
For
dex
sure as
saves
God,
against.
fuck it out.
If you have cover, you get your bonus to dex saves against spells for having cover. It doesn't come up that often, but it is a legit
And
cover.
once you can go, you're at a pretty
You
good
can also
advantage.
prepare an action to go as soon as the
Can I
field's
prepare
off.
to send my lightning bolt down?
Yeah.
This guy's still invisible, right?
Yes.
Yes, some
But
sort of
you know
field,
he's still there.
He's got a field surrounding him now.
but we don't know what the field is.
Or you can strike the skull.
Some kind of sick buff,
Yeah.
perhaps.
He already dodged a lightning, so
Skull.
I'm not sure if he has evasion or if he's immune to lightning.
He's not immune, he dodged it.
He does have evasion. He dodged the skull dodged the lightning bolt.
Yeah, the skull, that's what we were talking about.
Oh, I thought you were still talking about lich.
I'll prepare to hit him anyway.
You prepare that. That
Just 'cause
is
I can
your
see it.
turn. Then becomes. It didn't take the one after Squig's turn. Squig down. I forgot, so it's going to take its last legendary action to try to acid splash Squig and Greta again.
Wasn't the acid splash that he
That was
cast
the second.
after?
He gets 3.
Hmm.
He gets 3 cantrips as legendary actions.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna give myself the +5.
That's fair.
Well,
I'm at
you're
7.
yeah, you're about to keel over again, so that's completely justified.
That's a dumb move.
23.
Bad try.
You dodge. The acid comes down, but you get out of the way.
I got 15.
You do not dodge. You take 16 acid damage as it splashes onto your skin and sizzles and burns, and it is now Ashura's turn. So you're standing on the pillar, the skull is up at you, cackling.
And Tarvar
What's the matter?
is
Get your wings clipped, bird.
Tarvar's a mere 20 feet away.
Yes, you're 20 feet away. You have to run through the black.
Well, I'm on top of a how tall is the pillar? 15.
4 feet tall. It's a
4 feet
small
tall.
pedestal.
The water's like
Well, I was. How far can I jump?
No,
Even
can
what if I
jump.
use the boots?
it doesn't matter. The farthest you can
Doesn't
get
matter.
is 10 feet. Unless you
There's
have
no
a jump
athletic-
spell
There's
prepared.
no athletics checks I can make.
Unless you're a monk, there's a hard cap on how far you can jump.
no matter how high.
Based off, and it's based off your strength score.
Oh.
But in order to jump out of the water, you would have to have like 30 strength. If you want to. That's just how it is.
Misty step.
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Yeah, Misty Step's bonus action. You could Misty Step out of the water if you want to avoid it.
Well, it's only 9 necrotic.
Yeah, I guess it's You could get flanking if you went to the other side of it.
I don't think I would want to use
Wait, just run.
a second level spell, so I think I'm just going to take the 9 necrotic. And where can I get to that gives?
The other side of ground.
Yeah, but that's still in the water.
There you went. But otherwise, you'll have disadvantage because he's invisible.
Yeah, I think I'm okay taking 18 damage, at least until I.
Alright, make your 2 attacks at normal because it has disadvantage and advantage cancel each other out.
You roll.
I know.
Yeah, you roll on both attacks at once.
Oh.
14 and 27.
The 27 hits, the 14 misses. Are you smiting on it?
I'm going. Yes.
Okay. Then when you roll your damage for the smite, the ice damage and the divine damage is full damage. Damage from the weapon itself, the physical piercing damage, is halved. And it doesn't matter that the weapon is magical.
Yeah. Probably the shield?
That's probably the shield. So it's.
You can roll Arcana on it,
That's.
but it seems like
Alright. So everything else is normal, and I need. It's, how many d8s is it for?
You get
what
Five.
spell level are you using?
Just first level.
Then
Because it's not
it is 3d8 in addition to the d8 you get from improved and your ice level.
And the d8 I get from improved doesn't add another d8.
No, it does not. You got 24. He is using the Blade Ward cantrip.
Yep. Huh. I forgot about that cantrip.
That on its own is great if you can use it as a legendary action.
Yeah,
Since
I
it is
guess so.
Yeah.
Wait, actually,
I shouldn't say bad on its own.
I still
Not
have-
super
I
great on its
still
own,
have-
but great for religions.
I still have enough movement by the time I'm done with my 2 attacks, so I can move out of the water
Yeah.
instead of
But
hitting.
attack them. But with the boots, you have disadvantage.
Yeah.
But because he's invisible, he cancels that out, so you would get an attack. But your AC is 25, so.
Well, you could move here and not.
No, the water's still enough in there that it's.
3.
Because it's just in the tip.
Or do you mean next to gun? No, you could move that.
Do you want just the damage total?
Yeah, the damage total. Remember, the physical damage of the
Yeah.
weapon plus strength is half.
I will pretty shitty on
But feel free to give me the rest.
that. Hang on.
I-
The amount.
All these calculated field effects like this only apply to the square if it takes like half or more of the square.
No, you just went like it.
25 damage.
25 damage total? Okay, you deal 25 damage to Tom Revolver. He hisses.
Is that
He's gonna make a save.
concentration?
He's gonna make a save. And you said 25, so you have to beat 13. And I don't think he does.
Is that convenient?
Oh, no, he does, sorry.
Yeah, if only it didn't. Shit. I might have been able to end that.
He remains invisible.
He did a bit more.
He gets a advantage attack. Or
No, he doesn't.
No, when you move there, that's fine.
Because
I
you're
was
so
thinking of something else. He then, or now, it becomes Kazakul's turn, so we'll roll this.
So he's like 40 feet up now because he moved down. 20.
Yeah, he's like 40.
Actually-
he's like 35.
Sorry, I wanna be here instead, so Squig gets my bonuses.
Okay. So, Kazakul goes. Kazakul.
I have to spell magic.
It
Now that
hasn't-
I'm
it ha-
alive,
Yeah,
I
it
can
hasn't
do
been his
that.
turn yet. He was dead.
Sorry, you say that like
It's a good
you
idea.
fucking idiot. Just do it. Do dispel magic.
Do combo. Do dispel.
I can't combo anymore. They took that away from Artificer.
And kids these days don't know how to do combo.
Whack.
Your combo, whack. Your turrets,
Oh,
Whack.
half of those. But
your potions,
it doesn't-
whack. Your spell list, whack.
Oh,
Me, I'm dope as fuck.
I don't think it's that bad.
That was just some guy in the street, right? The
Yeah.
original video.
Yeah.
The original
But we
video is
don't-
actually about skateboarding, funnily enough.
Was that what it was? I thought we
Yeah.
had no context.
No. There's a longer video that adds some context to it, and he's
Oh.
talking about how this other guy can't skateboard for shit while he is a dope skateboarder.
That is even better.
He can't trick. He can't stunt. It's funny. Look at the full video. It's pretty funny.
Either way, it's great.
So the lich moves over, so it's hanging 10 feet above Asura, and then I need
Skull?
Squig. Yes, sorry. The skull.
Yeah, he goes
He's
first.
10 feet above Asura, and I need the 3 of you that are there. So Asura and Squig and Granite to roll me a Constitution saving throw. The throw that never seems to succeed, but we'll see.
It's only +4.
For you guys. 24.
Oh man, you telling me I fucked off and now you're over there?
Yep. 24?
27.
27?
12.
Do you need me to roll it for my cherry?
Okay. Is your turret immune to necrotic?
No.
Then
Poison
yes.
and
Then,
psychic.
yeah, you totally do.
Oh, wait.
It's
It's necrotic? No, wait.
It's a machine.
Damn it, it's not poison. God damn it, it's never gonna come up.
It's a machine.
It was a good guess.
Because the machine's age.
27.
27?
They, well, not age necessarily, but they rust.
Okay, so,
See?
yes. So you two are fine. Grenna, you take 21 necrotic damage. And then it becomes Taru Var's turn. Taru Var.
And then it squeezes.
I need the 3 of you. How's it gonna do this? He says, "You think I'm done? I'm just getting started." More slashes appear in the air. It's gonna make some attacks.
I'm just glad that this is based off of these.
First of these just against Asura.
I wish I would prefer saves because I give myself +5. But I would use shield?
It is a lot of damage. Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm fine over here.
I think I'm gonna shield myself.
Okay.
Oh. Wait.
I'm guessing. With that tone of voice, I'm guessing
You
it
get
doesn't matter.
4 AC or 5 AC.
+5.
Goes up.
Nuts.
But with the tone of voice, I'm guessing it doesn't matter.
Everything matters. Don't you?
Well, some sources say. Not really.
Squig, you take 52 force damage.
What is the damage that needs to be hit for threshold to just kill somebody outright?
Their maximum health in negative.
Oh, okay. No, that's good.
So it's almost impossible to have it this way.
Fair. But
I don't know what that pause. I thought maybe.
Grenna, you take 27 force damage. Sure isn't a spell.
Here's the.
Oh, it is a spell, so you're still down, but
Yeah.
you took half, and Grenna, you actually, instead of taking 27, you took 14. Or 13.
Did I take less from the necrotic earlier?
No, that wasn't a spell.
Does an anti-magic field mean they can't cast spells from me either?
Depends on the spell, but yes, it means they will not be able to affect you either.
did
Now,
it hit Bastion?
Oh.
Does it hit Bastion?
nope. Oh, yes, it did, and it took 13.
By 1, Jesus Christ.
Okay, now that is his turn. Because his
Yes.
turn ends. Because it will take a legendary, and it will. I need Thoradin, Grenna, and Asura to roll me Constitution saving throws. Why is all of its stuff target Constitution? It will never goddamn work against this party for some reason. I hate it.
Pretty sure con saves worked before.
14? 14? 8? 17. You two have your maximum hit points reduced by 10.
Huh.
Stu.
Yeah, the two of you, but Grenade saves.
Honestly, doesn't seem that bad. I don't know how long.
It doesn't,
The-
it doesn't on its
the
face,
plus
but I wouldn't
15
want it right now.
perhaps was gone.
I know.
So,
Trying to
and
hear
then
what-
Tarovar moves away, so people who can make attacks make attack of opportunity, but then you will have disadvantage because he is invisible.
I never do that.
But I think.
Oh wait, if Sentinel activates, he wouldn't move. If Sentinel activates, he wouldn't move.
Son of Lynn.
But
I wouldn't.
because he has Sentinel, it's
He,
and he gets an attack of opportunity.
No, it's
No. Sentinel activate Sentinel.
Oh,
It activates.
yes, it will if he
Yeah.
gets the hit.
Th-
but
that's
if
what
he
I
doesn't get the I thought you were saying it like it activated when he cast the spell.
If
Roll
yeah.
your attack.
my,
Roll
my
disadvantage.
Sentinel.
No, it's different. Don't worry about it.
My attack of opportunity. Yes.
Roll your attack opportunity. What did you get?
Well, that's
Got
yeah.
critical.
You got with disadvantage.
I got 2 20s. So Fate wants me to have this.
The exact opposite of what happened to myself and Rob.
Oh, you mean
Awesome.
like what happened to that goblin who was trying to kill Argent?
But now it's me.
Now is the time of Grenade.
Yeah, but see, when Grena crits Taravar, it's going to do a lot more damage than that goblin did to you. With Argent.
Sentinel only activates when someone's attacking.
But part of Sentinel is that any attack of opportunity you make for any reason reduces an enemy's speed to 0.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was
Not
only
just-
on
No, so if they're trying to run away from
It's
you.
I just explained to you. It's fine.
Yeah. He literally just said it. That doesn't mean you have to say it yet.
For the viewers at home.
For 56 damage.
Yep.
False.
That's a good thing that goblin did not hit as hard as Ren.
So Taravar gets hit. You hear bones crack. It still moves away, but you can't see it. But you're pretty sure you fucked him up.
Does that
Also,
shield fall? The shield that you made?
no, the shield went down at the start of his turn, which is why this did full damage.
He's
And he fails his save, so he is visible. Move him 30 feet away.
straight.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20,
He spider climbs over the other part.
25, 30.
Okay, he's on top of that.
Oh well, is it any feet up?
No, it's right. He just spider climbs.
It's
over
just-
it.
Okay.
So it is now. So the environmental effect, the layer action triggers. Or no, that would be Squig's turn. So you roll your death save.
That's canted. 14. So.
You get a success. Now the layer actions go. When the layer actions go, I need everyone to roll a dexterity saving throw, but your anti-magic field is off, so as soon as you, after this is done, you'll get your life in action
Okay.
that you held.
Well, it's just a save for him.
Okay, but then yeah,
Oh, is this
I'll roll the skeleton save.
Wait, I still do the dex save? I'm not too far away.
No, it's the whole chamber. The layer
It's the
actions is the knockdown, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because it can't do the anti-magic field 2 turns in a row. It has to switch.
17.
17, you're fine. You fall prone.
I got 15.
You are fine.
26.
You are fine. The roll. Unfortunately, it dodges, which means it takes no damage.
Oh man, but it got so close to taking a lot.
I'm sorry. Yeah, they have evasion. It's kind of crazy. Which means it becomes Grenda's turn, and then it will be Marilyn's turn.
Is it Thoradin's turn?
Yes, it is. Sorry, it's Thoradin's turn.
So I have my action.
At least I didn't fall over.
Straight foot,
The skull's 10 feet above me,
2 feet above.
so I can't reach.
You cannot reach.
I thunderstep all the way to fucking this stupid fuckhead.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
won't
because
take any
he's-
damage, but I don't give a shit. He ain't fucking moving
Yeah.
without damage.
Yeah.
So you teleport over to Talu Var.
Right after he just
Talu
told
Var
us
was
he had all
about
these
to
habits.
legendary action a cantrip. Now can't really do that because you're on top of him. So instead turns towards you and says, "Get out of my way, dwarf. I've already killed one of your men once. I'll do it again."
Says that with broken ribs.
Yeah, he's a pretty fucked up.
Yes.
How dare he remind me what he did?
He reaches out to touch ya. This is going to connect.
Shit.
What does that put your AC up to?
Let's see.
It's 25.
27.
Oh.
Yeah, he has 22 AC.
He still hits. Exactly hits 27.
Wow.
Right, because defender loses.
So you take 10 cold damage, and I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw. As he touches you, you become paralyzed. At
Oh.
the end of your next turn, you can roll a save to break out. Otherwise, it will last for up to a minute.
Said Tarvar looks pretty.
He looks fucked up.
Like he has both hate and gray, because he already looks like that because he's a fucking lich.
Okay, it is now Brenna's turn.
Cool. Can I go straight without getting into water?
No, you will get into water from this room.
Okay. I'm going to.
I mean, not Bubbing's turn to join
Yeah, Misty step.
I was thinking about Misty Step.
You can miss
Want
your
to
step
save
up there.
And you know what? I'm going to play it safe and Misty Step up there.
Okay.
I am planning on Action Surgeon, but I am looking to see if it takes my bonus action Action Surgeon.
It does not.
I think it did. And
But you haven't done your attacks.
well, okay.
You should wait.
If these attacks don't, then whatever. I'm planning on dumping everything on him, so he's not get away.
I don't think it.
Oh.
He's already.
Has something happened to Thoradin that would mean that I couldn't fight with him?
He's paralyzed.
He's paralyzed, so you can get off of it.
I heard something happens. I missed exactly the conditions. And here are attacks. I think.
Pressure. Pressure. Hopefully he's dead. I hope.
It's dead again.
My first attack got an 18. And the second attack to hit got 22. And the last one's 16.
Those all
This guy. Look. This guy. He's dead as fuck.
I just want the first damage first.
First damage is 36.
So you strike. Varskona slashes into Talon Vaugh. As you're cutting into him and he's starting to break apart, he says, "I think I wasn't ready for this." And he explodes as he does. His body, his bones begin shaping and shifting. You and Thoradin are knocked off as he turns into a massive 30-foot tall lizard and roars. He polymorphs into a Tyrannosaurus Rex. You can continue your attacks, however. No, he did not reaction polymorph. You can roll Arcana if you would like to know what he
Did you say all three of my attacks hit before?
did. Yeah, and they still.
What the hell's a T-Rex itself?
A lot.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Does that
I
make
don't
him
care.
alive?
Yeah, technically.
Huh.
That's interesting.
This attack deals 29 damage.
Once you're off, I'm fine, man. thing and she.
That means
Oh.
Black Razor can be used on it.
But it's not too.
I forgot to ask.
I thought it was
That's
auto itself.
enough in water that counts as me being in water.
Huh?
Does that square count as enough water being in it to be
I'll say
considered
no.
hot water?
I'll say no.
It didn't last years.
I forgot to ask you. That's not my character had.
This attack deals 39 damage.
Okay. Were you still action, sir?
And now I am going to inform him I am more than happy to rise to your challenge. And I will be action searching.
Alright, give me a pass.
Really want Brandon to just kill him this entire hunter.
That would be a feat. T-Rex is
Entirely
Shit.
possible. with
You
this
think
setup.
I didn't prepare for this?
That would be good. I got 24, 20, and 10 on these attacks to hit.
The 10 misses, but the other two.
One of these attacks does 25 damage.
Okay.
And this one does 30 damage.
The T-Rex is extremely weak on its first hit. Bleeding all from cuts along its legs. It stoops low. And can't use legendary actions anymore. It's not a glitch, so it becomes a meow this turn.
I'm a lightning that fucking T-Rex.
Roll your damage.
Like here?
Yeah, I go off.
Well, if you hit him in the head, he's 30 feet tall.
Oh!
Oh, yeah. Just hit him right in his goddamn. God, not even as much damage as that last one, but still.
It'd be even better if it was something if you somehow had
It
like
did
a
17.
meteor storm
So,
protect you.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
How do you want to do this?
T-Rex barbecue!
Lightning bolt.
You, lightning bolt strikes it in the head. Its blood begins to boil as it just immediately becomes scorched all over. Shifting back to its form, it becomes the cracking and distorted form of Tarval as the bones fly everywhere, exploding. It is dead. Again.
That was for Karik.
Cool. Nice. And it becomes Ashura's turn. Kazagul looks at you and says, "If you think I have any evil allies, you are sorely mistaken. Come well, we'll see what you're made of."
10 feet
Jump.
Well, can he not? Oh, you need spring attack.
Not a thing.
Really? That was like a cool thing that barbarians could get.
Anyone gets it.
No.
It was a feat. I mean, it required other feats first.
It's something you haven't done in a while.
Yeah.
But
But it's
fire
a
at him.
dex save. It's their best saves. And it doesn't. I'd get more
if
damage.
it is evasion, you could do a spell that isn't dex.
Oh yeah, it does have evasion too.
If it's evasion, I don't know.
It's exactly evasion.
Yeah. I just know that because that's what Monkless has.
Well, I could test it out, see if he has evasion. Throw a javelin at him.
Evasion doesn't affect attacks like that, but yeah, you could do it.
Oh.
Do you want to?
Well, I'm thinking I could get more damage technically out of like roll one, but
What do you
Well, I mean, you could
roll and
throw
tackle
the
or throw
javelin
lightning
and
bolt?
smite it.
Hmm?
You could throw the javelin and smite it.
You can't smite. You need to
It's,
throw
it's
Yeah.
melee. It's a hit.
Smite and all of the smite spells, with the exception of one specific one,
Oh.
cannot affect ranged attacks of any kind, even thrown melee
Ah.
attacks.
I forgot to use my bonus actions to be a Squig.
Sure.
With my bomb of the sword.
Yeah.
Yes.
You get 19, 16 for rating.
What you gonna do? I need you to make a decision.
I'll use a javelin. I'm gonna throw a javelin.
Okay, so you throw the javelin, it hits him square in the face and shatters. He laughs. Really? Really?
Throw another one.
He is immune to non-magic weapon attacks.
Ah. I still have one more. I have my
And one
extra
more attack, and
but
if you have a magic weapon you can throw. Man, how convenient would it be if you guys thought that +3 throwing axe on?
Yes.
Hindsight's 20/20,
I
Mario.
know, right? I'm just saying.
At the end of the day, if he's only 10 feet up, I'm gonna go over there and throw him with his ass down.
You can't attack.
We don't have any throwing magic weapons.
Not that I'm familiar.
Dagger.
What?
No.
I mean, my dagger of venom, but
Were you
that's
wielding it?
Yeah, that's mine.
Well, he was. Oh no, you were up by the time I went in, so I can't take it off your corpse.
I wasn't wielding it. It was on my person.
Loot Squig!
I guess I can't really do anything else. So.
That's fine. It becomes Calcit Ghoul's turn. As it does. Actually, at the end of your turn, it flies 15 feet up into the air using its last legendary action. Then its turn comes up. As its turn comes up, I need Asura to roll me a Constitution save. Because it stares at you with its eyes.
Too bad Plummet isn't
17.
17. You take 21 necrotic damage.
Is that halved already?
Nope. It's not a spell, so you don't reduce it. It's an effect that you do. It drains the life from your body. And it becomes Squig's turn.
Is it seed to revital it? He's been at full health the entire time. Never mind.
Whoa. At least he was healed for me.
How you doing, Squig?
Burst heal with. Yep, burst with action. 8 temporary points for yourself only. Fly over here. Look at him, and I'm just gonna cast Shatter into all the black grease.
Doesn't do anything.
Could have tested it out with something else.
You shatter in there, and Cosmic Ghoul says, "Very impressive. Your master was behind." Oh, but that's right, she's dead, isn't she? Shame.
That's another thing you failed at. Your lackey's been more successful.
Okay.
Fuck yourself.
At the end of that turn, Squig, I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
I'm
And see if he begins cursing you vilely.
gonna give myself
Move
+5.
away from me.
I'm gonna give myself +5.
Okay.
Why did you move away from me?
Hey, you ended up perfectly fine.
That's true. You moved out of range of the attack, so technically.
I did. I just fucked off.
16.
16?
As I
You're
am
fine.
prone to do.
That fails
Things
every
like
time.
this.
That's really bummer. And it becomes the effect of the it becomes a layer action again, so he puts the anti-magic field back on Thoradin. Sorry.
God damn.
Anti-magic. Are your weapons?
They're legendary.
They're not artifacts, though, so no. Well, shuts off. That's why he just didn't all the time. I thought when we looked it up last time, you lost.
He clarified they're legendary, they're not artifacts. Because I was like, weird. And he was like, yeah, you'd think. And I was like, oh, huh.
Okay.
So,
That is weird.
it then becomes Thoradin's turn. I know you don't really have a lot you can do at the moment. Prepare an action. What are you preparing?
Just the scroll.
Okay, you prepare Glove of Invulnerability. It is now. Brenda's turn.
Cool.
Plus the cool is 25
Wait.
feet up.
So you cast over
Okay,
35
cool.
feet.
Use our D10.
Yeah, plus 15.
Sit plus 25.
I should have said this.
Oh, he moved to 25.
Yeah,
Okay.
I am going to use fly out of the ring, and then I'm going to fly right up to him.
Smack him down like a bubble.
Smack him into me.
Casting
was
it.
your
Taste. Turn.
As you fly up to him, or once you do, he takes his last legendary action, and I need you to roll me a Constitution save as swirling dust begins flying off of him.
Uh, 26.
I think he was trying to blind you, but you're like, shit.
You
Now
have
it's
been
your turn.
blinded worse in the ring.
Concentration ended on lightning bolt.
Aww.
Oh, well.
Now what do you do?
Now Moonbeam's my best friend.
Is it?
Okay.
Yeah,
He's undead, so he...
Well,
it's radiant. I'm casting it at 4th.
Okay. Does he make the save with disadvantage? Isn't that part of Moonbeam if they're undead?
Oh, I have to see page 261.
That's the player's handbook.
Regular players?
Cool.
Well, I was just wondering, because it's everything, or is it everything you choose takes damage?
I'm moving it so that no one who's my ally is in it.
Sure
is
is under him.
a 5-foot radius and a 40-foot high cylinder
What
point
was the
centered
question?
on a point within range.
Okay. Then we can do it so it doesn't.
What was the question?
Just hand it to her.
Oh. Sorry.
She knows what she's looking for.
Bottom right.
Okay, a shape changer makes it with disadvantage.
Ah, but undead don't? Okay. So he
That's
has to make a DC
weird.
17 what save?
17, and it's a wisdom.
Okay.
No, constitution.
Okay.
Well, either can be.
Maybe.
It's not dex.
He takes the damage.
It's 40-10.
Okay.
So now he's in
21.
21.
21 radiant.
Alright. The Moonbeam blasts and he shrieks in pain, and it becomes Asura's turn.
Just stay out of the light.
Well, I have no real flying options, so I'm going to lightning bolt him, since obviously spiritual work.
Okay.
I mean, he could evade it
Go make
again, so let's find out if he evades it.
I'm so stupid.
5
He
foot
could evade it in
radius.
Moonbeam.
It's a 40
So, he fails to save against Lightning Bolt, he uses a legendary resistance to automatically succeed, and then he takes no damage because of his trait. Which is what he should have done against Moonbeam, but I fucking forgot, because I'm a goddamn idiot. It is now Kazakul's turn again.
So you. Yeah.
I do not have 76 charges.
Okay, so he's going to roll against Moonbeam. He fails, but he's going to use a legendary resistance to succeed, and he takes no damage.
Okay. He's a regular bastard.
His evasion effect works against this too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, most evasions do.
Granite's still on him.
Usually when it works.
So,
Goes back around.
then
Those
he,
were saves.
Squig, no, you went away. Asura and Grenna, I need you to roll Constitution saves.
$25.
25?
Sure.
23.
23. You both resist. Then he flies up 30 feet.
Sure, you don't need help. Your spells seem to be falling a little short. Oh.
Yeah,
And I got 17.
that misses. He flies up 30 feet. Then it becomes Squig's turn.
Can I get within 15 feet of him if I was 15 feet up from there? And I was 5, 10, 15.
He's 30 feet up, right?
No, he was 25. He's 55 feet in the air.
55 feet. And I have 60 feet in the boots. So I can move. He's 55 up?
He's 55 up.
Okay. So that means I need to get within 40 feet of movement. I'm already 15 feet. So I would need to get within 25. And if I have 60, right?
Sure, yeah. That's
Okay,
That's
cool.
enough.
I'll move just within range to use the tentacle rod on him.
Okay. How does that work?
Uh, That is melee attack rolls from 15 feet away, 3 times with +9 bonus, and on hit they do bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And all +9. And that's a 13.
That misses.
That's a 1 miss. That's a. Yeah, 21.
That hits.
And another 13.
So the one that does hit seems to do half damage. He is resistant to magic weapons.
Wow! Wow! God damn!
I didn't even know things could do that, but apparently they can.
Damn! Fucking burn! Wow, whatever the hell he
Is
is.
that a
Immune to.
It's a this creature.
He's not
it's,
lit.
it's immune.
He's fully skull. Well, not just.
He's definitely special.
He's a special soul.
So,
Special soul.
2 damage, because their main thing is if all 3 tentacles hit.
Right. Alright, takes 2 damage. Then after your turn, he uses the legendary action to fly 15 feet up, which puts him
Now, if I can
Out.
use melee
in the
attack
gravity of another
with the
wall.
if I can use melee attack with the wands, with the wand, does that mean it can attack normally from 15 feet away for attack of opportunity? Since it makes melee attacks
Does it
with
say?
15 feet
Does
away.
it say reach 15 foot?
Each tentacle makes melee attack roll within a 15-foot range,
Then yeah. Then you do. Then it does provoke an attack of opportunity from you.
but it's
Hey, that's still good.
26
26
hit.
hits.
for for 1 bludgeoning.
Okay. So yeah, it flies up into the gravity of another floor, and it is now Thoradin's turn. Oh wait, because it did that. Everyone who's on the ground roll a dexterity saving throw. That should have technically happened before your turn, but whatever.
Okay.
Fail.
I mean, you can't crit.
You fall down.
I failed to save.
9. You fall
I
down.
got 8.
You fall down, and you were up in the air. You were up in the air, so it doesn't matter. Then your globe of invulnerability goes off because you held it, so you become invulnerable to 5th level and lower spells. Then that happened. Now that that has happened, it flew up, and it is now Thoradin's turn.
So he's on this floor.
Yes.
Okay. This room is so fucking weird.
I have an idea, but I do have to. I've used my boots twice.
I forget.
I'm just gonna move the.
I keep forgetting.
That's my plan. I think he's still in it.
Since
That's fine.
it's
Oh yeah,
sixth
when
level,
he
hydration, so how much do I get from getting it? It's
2 per level.
2 per level.
So you got
He's
12
moving.
barrier.
He already took damage this time.
Oh, he has to move out and then back in. He doesn't take damage from staying in it. Really?
It's beginning your turn now, or moving into it.
That's the beginning of your turn is saying it.
Only for the first time.
So I can move it off of him and then move it back onto him for damage.
It just doesn't work.
Well, it's the same
It is great.
It's the same restriction that fucking Spirit Guardians has. So when they start their turn,
Yeah.
now move into it.
But it's a 5 block.
And it's a 2nd level spell. Spirit Guardians.
It's also
Yeah.
30 feet high,
So it's really great in a vertical place.
which
This
Yeah.
is.
it's also because it's only a 5-foot radius. It means I could more easily not hit you guys.
So. What do you got?
So. How many feet is Grant here?
I can just have.
30.
Should be able to. Yeah, you have 60. So, definitely try. I'll just be here.
Everyone's far apart from each other. I think they're that.
Okay. It's gonna roll save. He saves.
And it takes no
Yes.
damage.
It's a fact.
So that means he's.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. It becomes.
Yeah, if everyone groups together, it's on 30 feet of it. I can do less.
It is now becoming Brenna's turn. So you're gonna fly up after him?
First, I'm gonna breathe deep,
Ah.
Okay.
and then I'm going to look at where the T-Rex was, and then look ahead to Skullface, and then I'll chase after him.
Okay. Once you reach him and switch gravity, I need you to roll me an acrobatics check.
Sudden change of I guess that would be weird.
Even if you're flying? Huh. Did he have to make roll? Or he probably used
We
his
wouldn't
legendary.
know.
This is just weird.
We wouldn't know.
I got 22.
Your turn. Make your attacks.
Doesn't mean he's at ground level on the other floor, is he?
No.
And he's in that.
Well, he's one square into the underground.
Yeah, so
I'm
he's 60
hoping that's
feet.
not considered
up
a
in
new.
the-
I'm hoping that's not considered a new stone for purposes of guard.
I bet it is.
Mm.
Why do you think I breathe deep?
Baby, you know it.
So, though, rest assured,
They
if
were
it's
just
not, I
expecting
won't be
worse.
heartbroken. My attacks to hit got 19, 24, and 10.
The 24 hits. The other two miss.
Nice. Wow.
How did you see?
Or,
First skull.
Are you
This is a ridiculous skull. High AC, evasion. Well, yeah,
Of course he has evasion.
It's
Has the
immune
skull.
To normal.
to normal weapons.
Have you ever just tried hitting a
resistant
skull?
to magical weapons?
I am very impressed.
Whew.
I dealt 33 damage.
That's one way to get.
And he's
back
got a
in life.
growth.
Did you have that already? Okay. The cold wasn't reduced to that. So how much of that was physical and how much of that was
He's got a
cold?
growth.
Yeah, his teeth are all big diamonds.
Oh, damn. This guy.
And his eyes are fucking rubies. Yeah.
I just realized that.
Hence why I was calling him fucking bejeweled and shit.
Huh.
Or the bling skull.
He successfully bedazzled his face.
And then one time I called him bling bling boy.
You never even realized that I was wearing them. Basically.
You could have made that his pog.
I should have.
But we can't eat your ring.
No, you
I don't remember how
Sid,
much
no!
was cold and how much.
Stop eating non-food.
I'm just gonna assume 5 minutes.
But 18 of it was damage not dealt from my feet or restraint.
Right, well, I'm just gonna count 5 minutes. So, you said 33?
Yeah.
Okay, so 28. So 14 plus 5, so 21 total. Then becomes Amaron's turn. You're gonna move Moonbeam? Okay.
Well, he's still in it after we get off him. And then
Alright, 40. Yeah.
He evades it. Or he resists, I guess I should say.
Oh, he used to.
No, he just made the same roll.
Okay.
He got a 19.
Very well.
Is that your turn? Or you got a bonus action thing?
Squig's still super down. Health.
I'm at 19.
Okay. I'm gonna heal Squig with healing word.
Okay.
Squig is down 101 range.
Hmm?
Is that just any target you can see?
It's 60 feet. Oh, I guess I have to get up.
I'm like 50 feet up in the air. I'm flying.
Okay, I'm open.
If I go down, then you'll be able to reach me.
I
In
don't
the
think I
black-
can even
in
reach
the
you with
black
my
puddle.
bonus. Is anyone else super down health? And not in the sky?
You can reach me because Grena's
What's your
way
total?
too. I am down 33. But you can only hit me, so it's up to you. You can save. You can do
Thoradin.
something else.
Go say Thoradin.
Down or much? Sorry,
Do you have a
Yeah.
damage?
How much are you down?
It is now.
No, I don't have a damage bonus action. And anything I could do with my bonus action that I
Sure.
is
Okay. Well.
Oh wait, at the end of your turn, Grenna, roll me a Constitution saving throw as its eyes begin to flash.
waste a bunch of movement.
26.
You're fine.
Because
Now
I
it's
can't
Ashura's
inch
turn.
one.
It is within range of your lightning bolt, so
Yeah. Because it's. Well, I never used it. So
You've only used it twice out of its 7 charges.
8 charges. But I also don't use it all that often anyway. I use it as my ranged options. So.
pretty good.
If anything, it'll get rid of his evade. So yes,
With the lightning rod, is the backup plan. It's a pretty damn good
He
backup.
dodges.
there. I got rid of his evade.
It is now his turn.
That's not how it works.
Damn it.
Yeah, evasion's a passive.
Never mind.
You can get rid of his legendary resistances if he has to use them, so it's still useful.
But they come back on his turn.
No, they don't. Legendary resistances are per day. Legendary actions are per turn.
Oh.
Very
Oh,
different.
yeah?
Yes.
See, because I was thinking of.
Oh, yeah.
I was associating that with Strahd.
Strahds are per day too. I'm sure of it. No one has legendary resistances per turn. That would be the best creature in the game because it's immune to spells, basically.
Okay,
It's
sorry,
just
I was just remembering our discussion of it's impossible to CC Strahd.
No, it's just really hard to CC Strahd because he has 3 legendary resistances. So he has 3 turns that you just go, no, fuck off. So it's his turn again.
Dragon's also.
Fuck. Grenna, con save.
It's very boss thing.
Plus 5. Did I already use that for myself?
What's the range on it? Grenna's pretty far away from you.
I'm 50 feet up and
What's the range on it?
30 feet up me.
It's too far.
Grenna would be.
I thought we were.
Grenna's
Look
at
at where you are. Look at where Grenna is, and then also add
10 feet because we both flown up twice to chase after him.
you're 10 feet away.
I
Because that
flew
looks
up
more than
more.
10 feet twice.
5, 10, 15.
15 plus you're at 55, and Grenna's at 7.
Oh, fuck.
There was that athletics check.
Well, technically
So we're like,
75.
yeah, do
So
we
yeah,
have to?
she's just up. We're at acrobatics check.
Fucking. I got me.
Okay, you take 21 necrotic damage, and the last slash you did on it disappears as it drains the life from your body. It now becomes the last turn it did the shake.
Yeah.
Squig, it's your turn.
I am going to cast Scorching Ray from the
Right.
firearm.
Right.
Are you gonna move closer to Grenna too, so you can give the bonus?
Let him do the attack first. Then.
Yeah, I'll go for
So it's
Is that
3.
not cast it in?
Yeah, I'll cast it with 1
Okay.
to a 3rd level,
Okay.
which
I think just gives it another beam. I might be wrong. If you cannot cast it.
I've never upcast it. So. Use a spell slot 3rd level or create some extra ray for something.
Okay.
Yes.
So roll 4 attack rolls.
12 plus 9, 12.
20.
Should be with plus 10 because you wanted the 1 inch. That's a plus 1.
Alright. So 21 and 27. 28.
So,
3 hits.
yeah, 3 hit.
So almost 66 fire damage.
Oh, yes. Plus. Oh, with 3d8s, because each bolt.
Applies to 1 damage roll. So one of them gets an extra d8. I know, but it's written that way specifically to prevent that.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
How many do you need?
You need 7. 7d6.
I have 3.
6.
You
By having some
need
spell
one more.
attacks are useful.
You need
because-
7 d6.
Yeah, so I'll just reroll 1 hit.
Alright, just roll. Roll that.
One.
That is 25.
And it was 66 and 1d8. Technically.
Yes.
And you roll.
7.
No, 6.
Oh.
6
then
and then an extra. The 7th die was a d8.
take away 3.
3.
20 to 22 damage.
Yeah.
Alright. You strike with multiple lines of flame. This is in pain. It takes a legendary action.
And
What?
sorry, I should have stated at the start, but Fury is small. 12 extra damage.
It's not bigger than yours, it's small.
Remember?
I know it would be cool.
I can still be angry!
This is the one instance where
I can still be angry!
The one time you're fighting
Something
something smaller than you.
Yeah. I'm gonna fly closer to
but by far the most threatening.
Bastion Burst Heal.
You get burst healed.
For...
Now, at the end of your turn, takes a legendary action. Both of you need to roll me a Constitution saving throw, and then after that, the layer action triggers, and Amaron is in an anti-magic field.
Oh, those two come?
Why?
Yes. I'm sorry, it's the
I'm
layer.
surprised it's not like targeting me or something.
You took his life, so it keeps doing it.
Yeah, but I'm flying.
Oh, I also get knocked over
Oh,
again.
wait, actually.
Well, please not and choose
Wait,
me.
hold on 1 second.
I'm effectively useless
Well, I mean,
right
no,
now.
we get
you are not in
boosts.
an anti-magic field, don't worry about it.
You get a +5. And what'd you say the save was?
I got
Come.
18.
You got 18, you're fine.
Save.
13.
Your max health goes down by 10.
Uh,
Then
Does
it
my current-
becomes
What's your max? Oh. That's good.
Nope. The creature's hit point maximum is magically reduced by 10.
Okay.
Doesn't affect your current, apparently. Then it becomes Thoradin's turn.
I am not.
Green flame. Fireball.
Space.
I'll just stay on the ground.
Dang.
This is my home now.
Disintegrate.
Disintegrate?
Arrgh.
Yeah, invisible.
Okay, you become invisible.
So easy.
Gonna roll me a con save as he swirls with dust again.
Is Orban vulnerability not concentration?
I got get dropped.
Did Squig move high enough to get the
Yeah.
bonus 5?
Yeah, I would have moved closer. I moved closer and burst you.
But I already did.
Oh, the last one.
Yeah.
My plan was to use the globe to get my points for shield back.
Oh.
I got 11.
And then I was just gonna bless
You're
Right.
blinded.
3 or 4 people.
Alright,
I don't know.
You cannot see, and it becomes your turn.
Cool.
This is the last fight.
I'm going to swing it.
Mine was here.
3 times.
Has he not taken a turn? Oh no, wait, never mind.
He did.
I forgot about this.
Also, it's not anti-magic. It's not globe. One last one.
Unfortunately, I missed all 3 of my saves.
Unless it dies like
Okay.
a horse.
It becomes Amaranth's turn.
100 max.
Move Moonbeam.
Okay. He avoids it. Sorry.
Mm.
Uh,
Oh, and I also get up and move next to Ashura.
Okay. Ashura, it's your turn.
Don't leave me!
Another lightning bolt.
Second verse, same as the first.
On one hand, bad idea to see together. On the other hand, I'm tired of falling over.
There's that falling over. If I fall over, I'm gonna plummet like fucking way too far
If
into
you're
water.
flying, you don't get the ground effect.
I'm just talking about where if I get food.
I don't want to use another. I don't really want to use another charge of the lightning bolts. Because
Or whatever you're gonna do, decide.
no matter what, it's.
Oh,
If it hits them.
I let them move.
Yeah, you can move this one. You're gonna
Well, I guess I'll just stay next to Maron so Maron doesn't get
Okay.
affected.
get Hazagul's turn.
I can prepare and. So it's a little problem. I'm gonna go landed somewhere near me or you.
Okay.
There's
It screeches again. Squig and Grenna, roll me Constitution saving throws.
Oh, is that its turn?
Yeah, this is its turn. Oh, so it has to make the save. Hold on, let me do that real quick. It fails, but uses its last legendary resistance to negate it. It is now out of legendary resistance. Squig, what'd you get?
Now I'll try a wand.
Great. You also mean probably about 13.
You fall to 0 hit points and unfortunately fall to the ground, taking a automatic death saving throw failure. Got it.
On the plane.
Hey, he's a range now.
I got it.
No, he's not. He fell in the
Greta
other
falls to
one.
0 hit points and falls
He's
on
on
the
this-
floor in the other
I'm on this
room.
wall.
Yes.
Does that fall
then
into the black
topples.
water?
Where were you?
I was on this spot, but I mean,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
flying up.
Then you take another failure.
On my turn when I landed.
When you landed it.
I'm probably gonna die.
Oh yeah, Bastion's
So that's one failure,
Bastion's not.
right?
Yes. Unless.
Because it was flying.
Bastion's work.
Oh, well, no. I
Are you there? Yeah, you fall into the pool, so you take 2 death save failures.
Unless I can use a reaction to catch Grenna.
Grenna fell on another floor.
We're on
right,
this
fucking
wall.
floor! God damn it!
Sid, we're playing chess. He's playing 3D chess.
That's true.
Boy, is it.
And it's not a bunch of stupid bullshit like when people say that about certain people who will not be named here.
So how far away are those guys on the other side of the wall?
From where you are, I will calculate that in a second. His turn ends. Which means Squig's turn comes up, and that's your 3rd death save
Three.
failure.
Yep.
Squig dies.
Oh shit!
Oh, fuck.
He
What?
finally!
Why did you keep chasing when no HP?
Don't argue about it. Also, it wouldn't have mattered how much HP he had because he did the death stroke.
Yeah.
That's what got him.
Yeah,
he could have
but
been
he
at full and it would have made no difference.
Is it target anyone you want?
No, it's target anyone you want within 30 feet.
If he didn't chase him,
Then
That's
I can
true, but
deal
it was-
damage to him.
you were dealing.
He dealt more than half the damage this guy has on him. It also
Okay.
stopped.
With Scorching Ray?
People.
Anyway, so Squig's turn goes. Squig is unfortunately passes to from the mortal plane. It becomes
It's an infusion.
Thoradin's turn.
I got rid of mine. Bring my shield and god damn it.
Yeah, you did.
God damn it.
Thoradin, it's your turn.
So how far are they? It might be relevant to them too.
So you're right there. So 1, 2.
Yeah, but
You
still.
were there. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 30, technically 35 feet from you, but on another plane. However, as Thoradin's turn comes up, the layer action triggers again. You are surrounded in an anti-magic field.
Well, I'm not asking for. I mean, he's also
Right.
able to do something.
So, Grana is within 35 feet of you. Or, it was within 35 feet of you, which means she's within...
Well, he can
Well,
run.
he can move.
Yeah, that's true. You could move over.
If you want to try to save it.
How far do I have to move there? So,
You would have to move... like to right there, at least. Yeah. Okay. Which do you go with the other way?
I'm gonna stay on this. Sit down.
One hand's really big.
I thought I wasn't.
Squig had Revivify.
Yeah.
That was last turn.
I had it first.
Last turn he did a layer action that made it to where none of you could heal hit points, and none of you healed hit points, so it didn't matter.
Unless you're homunculus.
Oh, wow.
Unless you're homunculus.
I couldn't.
You go for a second.
Okay, 7?
Pretty sure it can only cast spells if
Oh.
I cast spells.
Okay. So, as that happens, Grenna's turn comes around, and she takes 9, so she goes back down. Then, Kazakul takes a legendary action to turn towards Thoradin and begins... Huh?
What? See you?
Oh, you're invisible?
Greater
Yeah.
invisibility.
Very invisible.
Turns towards Amaron, and I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Is that that scream again?
No.
No, it's begins cursing.
25.
25? That has not worked once.
I'm proficient in wisdom.
I know.
And you're next to me.
And it becomes Amaron's turn.
I am. Well, why the hell not? I'm gonna dump a healing potion in Greta's mouth.
You're gonna have
You're
to.
gonna run over there?
Well,
Oh,
no,
right.
yeah.
I can't get.
different plane of existence. Well, you could step
no,
right.
not different plane of existence, but that form.
You could step
far
here
away
and walk
is that?
onto it, the new plane.
Yeah. That's.
Well, she's 35 feet from me. I actually should be able to get up there.
5, 10,
Each edge is difficult terrain.
5, 10, 15,
You could make this.
20, 25, 30. That means you'd be here on the same plane
Yeah.
as Greta?
But you still would be close enough to use the potion.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
Can I give it to my owl?
Yeah.
And my owl can get up there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay, you do that. Roll the healing potion. It's actually pretty good that you did that because if you walked up, it wouldn't have worked because the anti-magic field is the case of the potion.
I kind of wanted
Magical item, right.
Yep, it makes magical items.
well, you get healed for
Which is
6.
why I was worried that eventually it would just do anti-magic for
Wait.
me, because boots are fine.
My turn was after yours.
Good thing it's a
No,
counter effect.
it's a little shenanigan-y, but we do possess a potion of greater.
I think you
We have
one
two.
of the
We have 2 greater healing potions. And 2 potion healings.
Well, okay.
Did you want to use that instead? I rolled the greater.
Okay, how much does the greater roll?
I don't know. I think it's 4d4 plus 4 or 6, something like that. 4d4 plus 6.
Should I just roll it? What did I say?
You said 6 before.
44 plus
44 plus 4.
Then 13 instead.
You go for 13, and it becomes Asura's turn.
Hooray for owl!
Wow.
And you wanted me to send Will Sprout to his doom.
I want you to test it. Which could if you let it take speed.
Heartless.
Bring it back.
It's not a legendary resistance if you want to give
Yeah.
the track.
It's 60 feet in the air on the other floor.
And also try to not lose another great armor.
We do have a scroll of fly.
Yeah.
Actually, we have 2.
2.
At least one. You have 2?
Yeah.
When you got off the Red Wizard and when in the set you got off that other Red Wizard.
Um,
We also have a
So,
scroll.
your spell this
We have 2 scrolls of magic missile.
anything can use the scroll, but it takes action. Right?
It has to be on your spell list. So you have to wait for Thoradin or Squig to cast the spell on the first spell.
Okay. I guess I lightning bolt him.
Okay. Now just his legendary resistance, negating the damage. And it becomes his turn again. Sorry. Okay. He begins floating down, but does not get close enough to actually do anything to any of you.
Did he make a save?
Yes.
Damn con saves!
It becomes
Am I still in any time magic field?
no.
Effectively useless for so long.
It becomes Squig's turn. He's dead, so it is Thoradin's turn. He is now 40 feet from the ground where you guys are.
I don't think it stays with me.
It does. My infusions last for days or like 2 weeks. I'm looking. After I die, they stay active and magical. After that time, then they crumble to dust.
What's the
Homunculus can move and react on its own, but the only action it can take is the dodge action, unless I can.
He can't use spells on his own?
Because I have to cast him. Basically, he becomes another me point to cast spells.
Touch spells.
Touch spells.
That's how familiars works.
So basically, the Pontos would just want close to him. That's about it. And
I
take
would
the
have used
dodge
the
action.
level for a touch spell, but I figured it's not gonna work.
I didn't know that you had the components for Revivify.
Out of our materials, we had enough to be dusted. But I was going to take
Next time.
300 out of my share.
I would have taken Revivify because I didn't because we didn't have the materials.
To be fair, you were in town and could have bought them.
Yeah,
But out of the
Which I
materials,
missed.
I spaced that. I'm talking about current
Yeah.
events.
Well,
I would have
it's-
taken it if I had known. I could
Well,
have done
it's-
that.
next time, have a prepared. I don't tell you. Death is possible.
that already happened.
Twice. I've killed 2 players.
He's out for blood.
I am still nowhere near David.
I don't think
But I am now not a total risk.
I don't think it counts unless it sticks. Personally.
I
You
don't
just gotta be
consider
putting me
it.
down because I didn't end the campaign by murdering them with a lich. I'm just not as good as you are. That's cold, David. It's real cold.
6 days.
If you
That's
measure
cold,
goodness
David.
in
That's
character
real
death,
cold.
then
Maybe
yes.
not every DM's
You do.
goal has to be
I
to
don't.
kill their players.
Oh.
But simply
So-
to give them a challenge.
Get going.
Not one more fan.
Can't
So
just take
But
You're
I did.
arguing with her when you're agreeing.
Thinking there's also a
New attacks.
Then yeah, there's also
Your body lasts for 6 days.
resistance to fucking
My intelligence.
physical.
Come on, dead body.
Not really that useful.
Off the top of their heads.
If this water is also disintegrating on Anna, dead bodies last for a good long time.
What are you doing, Gordon? I need you to take a turn.
They're being here.
So is that going to be your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Then it is now Rena's turn.
Cool. And then do I take 9?
Yes.
Well, I have lost track of how far away Skulldune is. We're going to fly after Agnus.
You lost concentration on the fly spell when you became unconscious.
Just move out of the black water.
I will.
I
It's
fell
not
in-
as good.
I fell next to you, so you could take one of the 2 wands of magic missile on my corpse.
No. You fell on 2 totally different platforms. You fell on the one with everyone else, and you fell on the other one.
Squig was next to Grenna.
Squig?
Yeah.
You were
I can't-
literally right next to Grenna?
I can't
Well, I had
use
to
a
fly closer to use the Verbashion first.
Right, you were 5 feet away. And Grenna was right on the edge of the thing. That's why you fell into different.
Pretty sure I can't use the wand anyway.
Otherwise, I would have had to roll the acrobatics check before I knew the other zone.
Apologies.
I will move myself out of the water, and I guess as close as I can get to the guy, technically speaking, unless it moves into wherever.
Basically, you move back, like, right near. You move right behind him, is where you end up. Yep, just like that. And it becomes the Baron's turn.
We're 60 feet after the snow reach.
Oh, you just got.
Yeah, you could reach it.
Did you reach? Grenna reached Baron?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're on
Oh.
the same floor.
Other
Yes.
plane. Oh,
No,
Wait.
you reached the.
So
I'm
everyone's.
on the plane with them. Grenna is not.
No, you're
She
not.
wasn't, but then he said, I take all my movement moving as close to him as possible, which involved basically running to where our arrow is, because he's coming down towards the group.
Oh,
You passed through that plane onto this plane, you climbed up, you switched to the other, and you got over it.
So we're all.
I didn't think
on
that
the
was
same-
possible.
We're all back on the original.
I thought it was just
No,
technically
I said,
up here.
I said at the beginning, you can walk with them, but you just have to climb over different terrain to do so.
You did, but I forgot that. I was thinking, I'm not there at all.
Mara, what's your action?
Very confusing.
I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Moves.
Okay. It doesn't do anything.
I thought I was out of the anti-magic field, that's what you said.
Yeah, you are.
Effectively.
When he switched off the anti-magic field, he activated the legendary effect that you cannot heal. So the spell is cast, but no healing is gained. Oh yeah, I meant it didn't. So you're actually at 2 hit points. Sorry.
Didn't.
Because you were at 11, and then when he healing worded you. So technically, you can change your action because you saw his healing word didn't do it.
Then I probably would have just moved. Wouldn't be long again.
Okay. You move, Moonbeam. Roll damage. So I have a question for you. How do you want to do this?
Roast the fucking skull with.
Moon.
Fucking
Give him moon.
You call down the moon's power. Somewhere a Kingdom Hearts 2 nerd is flipping out. Sorry, just right. Anyway, you know, whatever. I don't have to explain myself to you. The skull burns away.
And that was for Squig!
All right. So, gonna fast forward through the rest of this. Squig's body is recovered. You discovered that you need to roll intelligence checks in order to disrupt the energy on the sepulchers before you can destroy the phylacteries inside. But you get a +1 bonus for every glyph key you have, so Thoradin literally cannot fail.
Yeah, wow, yeah.
Because you guys have like you have at least 10.
Even the ones we handed out, like some.
You easily disrupt them. All the phylacteries are destroyed. You feel somewhere that Khazad-Gul ceases to be. However, the diamonds do shatter, so you don't get the diamonds.
So?
Oh, from him.
You do get the 2 rubies, though, each of which worth 1,000 gold. However, as soon as the last phylacteries are destroyed, the whole place begins to rumble. The phylactery vault is collapsing.
Let's get everyone out of here.
You black gate out. Where do you go? I assume you're going to go to the gatehouse?
Yeah.
When you reach the gatehouse, Serana says, "You've done it. Khazad-Gul is dead, and we have taken this place for us." Thank you.
Without casualties.
Ah. Well, that is fine. Here, hand him to me. One of their experiments was reworking necromancy magic into creating life.
Oh, we saw that, and that was horrible.
I'm not
I
so
am more
sure.
than capable of bringing him back to life. Here,
Real life?
I don't.
real life, yes.
I don't think that's a good idea. Do we not have another way?
We have, well,
You don't trust me?
You know, Amaron really dislikes undead.
can I insight?
You can insight.
I was also going to ask to insight as.
Well, you can insight as well. She says, "Well, that's fine if you'd like to walk yourself to a priest, but I tell you there's no one around here for 20 days.
I got 21.
23.
And I don't know how much you know about magic, but if you do not get him to within a priest within 7 days, then only the highest order of magic will be able to bring your friend back to life. So you can choose to let me help you, or you can leave him a course. The choice is yours."
23.
23?
Coercion.
She does want to help you.
Coercion.
Makes you all the more trustworthy.
Yeah.
I will
Where'd
remark.
you get?
21.
Greta, I under. Alright, I'll wait.
Coercion. Hey, man.
All the more trustworthy.
Something happened. Things happen.
Greta, no, wait. Greta, I understand you're skeptical, but we've been with them this long, and they've aided us at every turn and haven't betrayed us at any given point. Why would it be now after we've won everything?
Do little
Why do you look at me with...
Well, I'm looking at her, actually.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I know it. I didn't
It
articulate.
did look weird. I was like, what did I do? Shit.
I was merely saying if there was another way, then perhaps it would behoove us to do so instead.
Though I love the undead, I do trust her, and this is Squig.
Well, again, if there is another way, I would advise that we take it. Is there not?
I don't think so. I don't know where we'd find a priest capable of casting the spell we need. And within 7 days.
Then it cannot be helped.
Alright, you are taken to the necromancer's lab. Squig is turned back to life. As she's casting the spell, she explains they were attempting to discern some way to warp and twist necromancy magic into true resurrective magic. And it appears that they have succeeded.
Huh.
Although I'm not sure why Sazaz Town would care. He tends to turn his soldiers into undead.
Why would
But
they?
perhaps he thought he was making too many liches that they would try to usurp him. I can only guess. Regardless, I was able to bring you back to life.
Just
How do you-
holding Squig.
How do you feel?
Probably crushed.
It'll
Yeah,
take
this-
about 3 or 4 days for you to get over your resurrection sickness. You'll feel weak, but you'll survive. Thank you for assisting us.
Through the resurrection portion, was it the type where you can tell the alignment of the person resurrecting you? Or is this like a weird one?
Yeah, you can tell the alignment of the person resurrecting you. Lawful neutral.
Alright.
That's good enough for me.
So,
Lawful's good enough.
and in this resurrection, you don't get a choice because it's actually a modified version of Animate
Th-
Dead,
th-
so
that's-
it doesn't
yeah.
matter anyway. No, with a normal resurrection, you get a choice, but just
What
not
does
in this
that
case.
mean? If
You also
they
went to your
essentially
afterlife for
created-
like an hour, which was
Did you
Gone.
pretty cool.
Did you
Gone.
meet
Yeah.
your?
Oh, you went to Gond?
Yeah.
Well, that was pretty cool. You got to hang out and see all sort of cool mechanical shit
Get
everywhere.
to meet
And,
your master.
No, Gond is the deity praised to, which is the deity of creation
I thought we
and
saved Squig's
innovation.
master.
Usually dwarves follow it, but
yeah, Squig's master was saved because of the apple.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I remember.
Yep. that's why
I forgot about
that's
the
why
apples.
he fucking failed.
Right, that's why he was like, you fucked up. But the thing is, Khazagul didn't know about the apple. He thought she was dead for sure. So, yeah. No,
Also,
that's why you
that
got
was
to tell
another
shit.
reason why I was chasing after him.
Okay.
Because he
Because they're trying
it
to
was
kill
you!
Yep.
It was just some rando red wizard.
I totally missed that.
If
See,
Amaro-
people's backstories can come up.
If Amaro was a Pokemon, he'd have retaliated.
Yes, he would.
Guys.
So,
Damn.
she says, I'm sure being great and powerful adventures, you have other places you need to go. I can teleport you anywhere you wish, assuming it is on this plane. However, I will need allies as I rebuild the Red Wizards, and any of you are welcome to stay. Help me consolidate my power.
I hate this place. I would like very much to leave now.
But it's understandable.
I do trust you a bit more than regular red wizards.
Just know if you ever have anything you need from us, let me know. We will help you to the best of our ability.
I may come to visit to see how you've spruced up the place.
Yes.
I am quite curious.
Also, your friend left and went back to his lake. He wanted me to say something to you.
It's good to know. I'm glad he went back.
Yes. He was very wounded, but he did survive.
I'm glad to hear it.
Shaylindra also left. She had work she needed to attend to, but there is still someone waiting here for you.
Oh,
The halfling from earlier walks up.
Out of character,
Shalindra was the elf with the scar across her
Yeah.
face that was
Was
fighting the
she?
demon.
Yeah.
okay, never mind.
She's the companion that didn't die. It was super useful.
Plus, she wasn't one of the chosen.
Shaylindra Flotion.
She's the one that left without dying on us.
Yeah.
That's
She
what I was...
escorted some of the stuff back after you
I
fought
mentioned
the
it
fire people.
earlier. I was like, oh, there's the other lady.
The chosen of Kimura appears and he says, "Hey!" So I stuck around and
Oh, right, this
wanted to try to find you something to repay you, and look what I just stumbled along. And he holds up a pouch And he says, literally just stumbled over it as I was cleaning. Here, you can have it.
What is it?
When you open it, it is a bag of holding with 15,000 gold inside.
You just stumbled over this.
Yeah, guess I was just lucky, huh? And then he slaps you on the leg because he's a halfling and you're super not.
You know what?
I think it was tomorrow's way of saying thanks, but also I thank you too. I gotta get going though. My, kind of stuff I gotta do.
That is-
Still, I'll drink to your health if you drink to mine.
Of course.
I don't do that anymore.
Ah well.
I don't know if they should be worrying or not.
See ya.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
When you all decide to leave,
I would request at least getting information from her if she's willing to part with it, like the information research that they were doing. On
yeah,
the
they give you all the disease research.
Yeah.
Returning that guy we took loose.
Oh yeah,
The drow, the male drow
Oh,
that was
okay.
constantly trying to kill himself.
Oh yeah,
he
you kept
wakes-
him in your room?
You're gonna turn him loose?
Should
Do you tell
Should
anyone?
we talk with
Or
him?
are you just like leaving while everyone else is doing stuff and then do it? I'm just curious.
I'm just gonna do it. Like I was gonna.
Then you walk away while everyone else is talking. You free him. He stands up and he says, "Thank you. You have done me a kindness I cannot repay." And he acid arrows himself and dies.
Of course he does.
Yeah.
Because why would he not?
Somewhere you feel an eye upon you. Foreign, strange, alien, but appreciative. You think you have pleased his deity. Whether you care about that or not is up to you, but it is a feeling you get. The god of slimes is pleased with Granna's actions today.
Finally let my guy kill himself.
Maybe I shouldn't have.
I mean, maybe it's the only way the guy could get
That's too fucking
back
late
in his
now.
god's favor.
If you want to make a religion check, yes, it was the only way to get back in
These
his
guys
god's
can bring
favor.
people back from the dead against their will.
The god of slimes is pretty fun.
He kills himself.
It probably
Resurrected.
won't work on a champion. If
Oh,
a
okay.
champion dies, the god takes their soul personally.
I had intended to attempt to maybe try to convince him or inspire him. Hey, like, you can't give up just because, like, stuff happens and it's kind of a bummer. And then there came a point where it's like, you know what? Fuck it. And now I'm not so sure that was the right decision. Like, I did it.
Okay.
I'm like, this feels worse than I thought it was going to.
You all leave. Before you leave, all of the Red Wizards thank you, even if some of them do it kind of, yes, thank you, I'm in the middle of something. Mostly Lannis. He was always kind of cold. But he did at least show up, which seemed to surprise the other people. They thought he wouldn't come at all. But he's still there and he says, yes, goodbye. You taking my book, I assume, is enough thanks, but I figure I should show up and say it anyway. But it's a good use, I guess. You stole his special spell book.
Fuck him.
You can just make another one.
No, he can't. Vecna made those.
Oh, you're talking about the
The
blinded
one
tongue.
with the fucking
Right.
tongue sticking out.
Yeah,
The tome of still tongues. Yeah. There are, not that many of those because they were all made by the god of secrets.
And you are taking that for mysterical background reasons. They're involved in your master shit.
Maybe he took it.
Anyway. So, before you leave, however, Thoradin, Sirana says, well, goodbye. She kneels down and she kisses you.
What the fuck?
Remember, you asked her to kiss you when you first met her.
Oh,
And she said no.
Alright.
And she says, I wish you had chosen to stay. Perhaps some other time.
Being part of the wizards group, not my thing.
Marilyn in the background killing the mood with whoa!
So Marilyn pops off in the background.
He did just kill 2 liches.
I'm sorry, he?
Yeah.
He sure did.
I did say he.
Oh yeah, Marilyn. No, I meant about him getting kissed.
Oh.
That's what he's doing it for.
Oh.
I thought you were like, of course she kissed him. He killed 2 liches.
No, I was talking about.
You
I thought
all
I-
killed 2 liches. Come on
Yeah.
now. So
Greta did all the damage and then I swept him up.
that's not true. The damage was actually split almost entirely evenly.
Boy, did you.
The damage was actually split almost entirely evenly between Squig, Grana, and Amaron.
Yeah,
You each did about the same amount of damage to it.
I
You just did the damage last.
Well, except for
I
the
did
T-Rex.
2 damage rolls.
I
that
was-
entire
on
fight.
the T-Rex, yeah, but you know.
I did
3 damage rolls
you
that
did
entire
3
fight.
damage rolls. Oh.
I did 2.
Despite being shitty, it is something that happens when we take
So-
turns.
You
Not
all
anymore.
you head on to your next adventure, which we're going to cover at the start of next session when you begin against the Giants. You will be level 13 when you get there. Obviously, the in-between stuff I'm going to handle at the beginning of next session, but that will not be next week. What will be next week is our review of Dead in Thay. So stick around for that. I have been Mario Vilas, your illustrious Dungeon Master. David, you got anything going on that you want? I don't know another thing of yours I can cleverly go into. So 3 weeks in a row is going to have to be enough.
No. Still plugging away on Treasure Takers. I'm still part of Paralores, the Lonely Zombie Project. We're continuing a little bit more on Lucha Leche for reasons, and as part of an extension of the esports game jam. So there's that. I also take commissions if anybody wants, and that's really all there is.
Cool.
At the
Caitlin.
moment.
You also take commissions. Do you want to tell the people about that?
I'm still doing pay what you want commissions.
$1.
No, minimum is actually $3 because it's through the coffee site because it's the easiest way to get payments.
So yeah, you have
And
to
then
pay at least
it's
$3
$3.
Best I can
One
do
of those.
is 2.
I mean, you see me in person, you can just
So, anyway,
throw
do you have
dollars.
anything you want to say before we sign off?
No, just
Dying sucks.
That was very sad.
All right.
You live.
Hey. Sid, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Ed, say goodbye.
See ya.
Jeff, say goodbye. Caitlin, say goodbye.
Bye bye.
David, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.